Long time listener, first time caller.
Long time listener, first time caller.
Long time listener, first time caller.
First time
Caller.
First time caller.
First time listener, long time caller.
Call me now!
That's what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. We'll figure it out. We will get it to work. That's for sure. Sometimes you got to try a couple times before you get it to work. But welcome to another Wednesday night on Beyond Wednesdays, another On the Radar. These things, man, I don't know why the YouTube viewer thing isn't working because I see a lot of people watching live. So I wonder... Yeah, I wonder if it has something to do with the StreamYard not going live necessarily. So I wonder what happens if I press go live with StreamYard, but who knows? We'll figure it out. So thanks for let me just go.
Yeah, StreamYard says scheduled for me. I don't know if that helps or
Yeah, it's weird, but we got everybody hanging out. We see them all. Shout out to everybody chilling in the chat. That's the good thing. I gotta finagle it this weird way to get the StreamYard and all that stuff to work, but and get the little things to pop up. But they're working. So it's a good thing. So, but all right. I got Furtbird. I got Big Leg. Shout out to Marcus, Vinny, and Trey. I think Marcus and Trey are out. Vinny might try to jump in if he can. They're all dealing with some stuff that they got to take care of. So shout out to them. And make sure you guys check out all of their socials and check out the Discord. We're going to start using that call-in for the Discord at some time, you guys. So you guys got to get going on the Discord. Get the Discord, brain going. Figure out how to use it. It's very easy to use, and it's just like a phone app. I think that's the best way to explain it, right? It's a phone app.
The call-in on Discord, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't used it. I've only used it when I've been accidentally got in on the voice chat. Also, I'm not a gamer, so I probably haven't used it.
Yeah.
I only use Discord. I use Discord the same way I use Google Plus.
Yeah.
I'm in different, it's not exactly, it's obviously not the same thing, and I'm in different Discords and different flip groups and deal groups and stuff like that too, but mostly for me it's information. So I don't know. You send me links and I'll use them on air.
Yeah.
I'll click on whatever you tell me to.
Yeah.
All right, let me fix this chat line here. I think there's something weird going on in the chat, so let's figure this out here. Let's go like this. Hold on here. What up, Fred? How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. It snowed in Seattle yesterday, which was so random, but it melted today. So
we got some big congratulations on our end for you, man. You planned the big event and you bought tickets and everything, right?
Oh yeah, man. Getting married in the Philippines, man. Represent. It's gonna be crazy, dude. My dad is the dude. In his hometown, and so
Nice.
He's like, y'all better be on it or I'm gonna raise hell or something. I don't know. They're scared of him, so it'll be a good time.
Nice. When is that? Obviously you've got a date.
July 29th, man. It's gonna be 95 degrees and humid, and I'm gonna eat roast pig and drink coconut wine all week, man. It's gonna be a good time.
For sure.
Yeah, that sounds like a good time.
Thank you, guys.
How long does it take to usually get out there?
So it's going there. It's basically 24 hours with layovers. And then on the way back, it's 16 hours because of the jet stream and all that. So yeah, we're going to stop over in Korea we have like an 8-hour layover in Korea, but like that's one of the tightest airports in the world. I swear to God, it's gonna be fun. So
Yeah,
Nice.
dude.
looking forward to it.
Yeah. That sounds like fun. Yeah, same thing. I think my flight back from Sydney was 16 hours.
Yeah.
And that's like, oh God.
Yeah. A bunch
sucks.
of people are going from like the Philippines to like Thailand or like Hong Kong or like what's that? Singapore, which I'm hella jealous of because that'd be a really cool country to visit. But yeah, it should be a good time. We're excited.
Nice.
Yeah, dude.
Thanks.
I think that's really cool. Congratulations, brother. Doesn't
you,
get
man.
much better than that, man. So
Yeah.
all right. Let me I'm gonna fix this chat thing real quick here. So we got some stuff to talk about. We are gonna talk. A lot of people asking me on social medias and stuff about Damian. Discussions about the true first appearance of Damian as Robin. That's a big one as of late. So that's very interesting. So we're going to get into that a little bit. We are going to talk about Top Series 1. Flagship Tops 2023 has released. They do have hobby boxes available on their site at $90 a pop, which isn't a bad, for take a shot at a couple. Their jumbo boxes just ran through, and I'm mad I missed out on it because they were $180 a piece for jumbo boxes, which is that's cheap. That's cheap. So I wish I'd have seen that. But man, cards are interesting right now. A lot of people sending stuff into PSA, starting to see more and more stuff on our shelves at Walmart and Target and those places. As a matter of fact, I saw Walmart. One of the Walmarts by me had clearance items, and I made a big mistake. They had mega boxes of what I thought were Prism basketball, and it said clearance on them. So I just grabbed 3 of them, and they were $40 a piece. I was like, "Oh, dude, I just got Prism basketball mega boxes for $40 a piece." And when I got home, they're fucking college. Wah, wah, wah.
Oh, jeez.
So I don't.
One day those will be worth something. One day.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Can you?
Yeah, I know.
I think those just go up in the closet, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I mean, can I even take those?
I opened
back?
one NBA Prism blaster this year. I opened one freaking blaster, and considering the results that my friends and such were getting, I was like, these go back in the closet. Like I'll keep the rest of these, and
Smart.
it's just easy. So are the tops that you're gonna find in the Walmarts and Targets, are they worth buying? Or are you trying to go hobby only, or
these ones? Well, we'll talk about that. That's definitely something we definitely got to talk about that. That's a big deal. So that's going to be something that we're all going to have to decide, right? Because everybody's going to start seeing all the good stuff start showing up. The hanger boxes, the blaster boxes, the jumbos, the hobby boxes, all those stuff are starting to show up. So that's a good thing. Let me go ahead and get this alert box going on here. Shout out to everybody, all the members, man. Members, appreciate all the members, and big shout outs to AOA, who has just been awesome. He's been gifting people members and memberships. So if you guys are want to be gifted a member at some time in the future, check the link below. It tells you how to set up your gifting ability. To be able to receive gifts, you have to say it's okay to receive gifts. So you have to hit a little button, basically. And it drove me nuts for the longest time when I was watching like my favorite YouTube channels, and all these people are getting all these gifted memberships, and I'm like, how do I get a gifted membership? And so I'm going to save all that heartache for you guys and let you guys check that link below. It's much easier. But that being said, one of the cool things is, whenever somebody does something cool, like they sub up or something, we'll get a nice little alert to show up, which is nice. Makes it nice and easy. So there's a most recent subscriber right there. Appreciate you. Gonna have a lot of fun with those alerts. At some point, I've got the chat if you're in live chat and you don't like what we're saying, you can type something and these tomatoes will fly at our faces and hit us and stuff. So that'll be fun too at some point here. So shout out to everybody out there.
I want that.
Yeah,
I want that
right?
to happen.
if anybody out there ever like isn't their messages aren't getting through or for whatever reason, I am not putting anybody on the banned list. There's no people out there on any type of banned list. I'm going to keep that open. Even for the haters out there, I'm going to basically keep it open. Unless you're a major douchebag, you know what I mean? Like, you know.
There's a couple of you can't come back.
Yeah, there's a
but
couple
not
of,
many.
yeah. So that being said.
Those we shall not speak of.
Yeah, exactly. That being said, if from 99% of you guys out there that think that you're being there's a reason, it's not because we've banned you. It's something wrong with the software or something. I'm still kind of figuring out, but I hope you guys like what you're seeing. I've basically figured out the main flow of everything and how to get the guest on and still do all the cool stuff that we all love. So hope you guys are enjoying that. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. And now that I have the software moving nicely and well, more and more guests are going to start showing up on the shows. This Saturday, I've got Big Clutch showing up. Shout out to Big Clutch. He dropped some big news this last couple weeks, so hopefully we'll get into that. Comics Vault Live probably gonna be blowing up here soon, so make sure you guys keep an eye on that if you're Comics Vault Live fans. Big Clutch is one of the best dudes in the game, so I can't wait to have him back on the show. And we're going to reach out to a lot of people. Like, there's all kinds of new artists that I want to reach out to. Also, the guys the artists that you guys have been sending us to spotlight on our new artist segment on Saturday nights. We're going to get some of those guys on. Shout out to Art by Fitz. He was on. I like bringing those guys on. They're great. So hold on. What is that? Skybound. What? How did that come up? Hold on.
Comics Vault Live.
Yeah, don't type anything in the private chat. I don't know why it's showing up on the screen. Just let me see here. That could have been GGGGG OBS. It's showing up on the screen for some reason, and I don't know why.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Well, that's not that big. That's not really that big a deal.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's a good thing.
Yeah, it's a good thing to
Okay.
know that it's there. So
Wait, who's OBS?
OBS is that's how I get the two things to talk to each other. OBS is I finagle it by bringing up an OBS thing. So for example, let me show you this. You're gonna trip out. All right. So for you to see what I'm seeing, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm seeing here. If I can do this. As I'm still going, I'm still trying to figure it out, but let's go ahead and go stop. So to see what I'm seeing, let me go stop screen, present, share screen, entire screen, boom, share. This is what I'm seeing. So as you can see, I've got a little over on here, on this side over here, I've got the StreamYard docked into OBS. OBS is this software, Sean, and this is where I do all the changes and all this stuff.
Okay.
So for some reason, I have the OBS docked over here, and the reason why you see it right here is because that's this dock that I have propped in, and I don't know why it's showing private chat all of a sudden, but it just, yeah, that's weird stuff. So we'll figure that out. But that being said, let me go back to sharing the correct screen. And we can get into the show tonight, you guys. Boom. Boom. All right. Too much work, man. Too much work. All right. What any other news that was crazy this week that you guys saw that kind of surprised you? There was I haven't really been paying attention because I'll fill everybody in on that real quick before you answer that. My mom broke her neck. What are the chances of that, right? I got a dad that had spine surgery 12 days ago, had his C5 and C6 fused, and then a spacer put in above that. So he's healing from that. He's got this crazy neck brace on. I'm having to go over their house every day and help my mom, help him. I'm doing groceries, and I'm doing all, helping pay bills and all this stuff. And we're sitting at the game. We're having a good time. and my dad's Trey hit me up. He's like, hey, how's your dad doing? And I sent him a picture of my dad, and my dad was sitting in his recliner. He's got his neck brace on, and he's just got a big smile on his face because he got a beer, and he's got his stogie, and he's watching the Super Bowl with his sons. He's having a great day.
Yep.
So we watched the Super Bowl. Super Bowl was awesome. This and that, and the game ends. Me and my brother go outside to get in our cars to leave. We start driving, and my dad calls us, and all you hear is my mom just crying and screaming, and my dad screaming, "Turn around, turn around." So we turned around, and what happened is my mom walked in from saying goodbye to us, and she slipped on water in the kitchen, and her feet went out from under her. Her back of her head hit the tile. When it bounced off the tile in that whiplash moment, it snapped her. It cracked her C6, the same one that got fused that my dad had fused 12 days before. So, and we didn't know it. It was scary. There was like blood everywhere. She gashed her elbow. There's blood everywhere, and I see my mom on the, and she's screaming. I'm trying to get everything, figure out assess the situation. She's got the size of a fist, like a baseball on the back of her head. But luckily I couldn't find any blood. So I got her to the point where I said, okay, calm down. We're going to go as slow as possible getting up, because she did not want me to call the ambulance. I got ice on her head and everything. I'm like, you know what? I'm not taking a chance. This could be like brain bleed or something like that. Or you could have some major, something major going on here. I'm going to take you to the hospital. So we, within 15 minutes of her falling, we're at the emergency room, and it started from there. They did a quick CT scan. They said, your head's okay, but you got a cracked vertebrae, and they put her and next thing you know, we're in the trauma ward, and they put her in an ambulance to go to another hospital where a trauma surgeon was. It took 12 hours to do all that. Yeah, just a nightmare. So I guess the biggest thing I can say about that, and it's obvious stuff, but I don't think we realize it, is that how fast everything can change in the blink of an eye. You know what I mean? Like the half of a second, things can change. So never take that shit for granted, ever. So, but that being said, she's back home now. She got home yesterday. If I don't have a show, I stay at their house in their extra bedroom. But if I have a show, I come home and get ready for the show, and then I'm at their house all week. So it's gonna be 3 months of that. She's gonna have to be in a neck brace for 3 months, which is shitty if you guys have ever been in a neck brace. That sucks. But yeah, man, crazy stuff. But so that's been my week. So I haven't been paying attention to the news, and nice little roundabout back into, has there been any big news this week that I've missed other than the Flashpoint trailer? Because that's big news, and we're going to get into that when we talk Damian. I don't think there was really anything crazy.
I didn't honestly.
There's that rumor, right?
Much,
there's a casting rumor for Wolverine.
The Flashpoint stuff with, but the Cara Dune.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that's Star Wars.
What happened with Cara Dune?
I'm talking about Supergirl.
Oh, okay, yeah, Cara Zor-El, yeah.
That's why it's not Gina Carano.
Yeah.
Someone's got Gina Carano in mind.
yeah. Generally,
I all the time. That's a good thing to have. Yeah, man. I think that's pretty interesting. We all watched that trailer, and the Michael Keaton thing we knew about. We knew about the Supergirl stuff. We've all known about that Supergirl stuff for the longest time. So I don't understand why everybody is tripping out on getting. I mean, it's great. Don't get me wrong. If you have Superman 8s or any of those Supergirl 72 or whatever it is, you guys need to sell that. Sell your Damian stuff. Sell it all.
My soups bat, dude. I gotta get my soups and bats out.
Yeah. Superman, Batman,
and
8.
The Damian's gonna come down to casting as well. So
yeah, I agree.
That could be tough. You know what I mean? I still think it's a good investment right now, because I think it seems like I could be wrong, but my sales are fine, to tell you the truth. My eBay sales have been better for the last month than they were for like 6 months before that. So
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
they've been
and I haven't
really,
been
really
selling
good.
anywhere else. Yeah, I'm getting offers on shit every day, and I haven't even listed anything.
Yeah.
I'm down to like 100 listings or something. I have two
Especially,
brand new CGC boxes to open, so
oh, there you
keep
go.
an eye on Big
Yeah,
Sean 13 eBay for some auctions starting Sunday. But yeah, so I don't know yeah. So that's a little sad that I raffled off my Turner Virgin variant, but at least it went to Stein. So
Yeah.
That's cool.
that was months ago, but whatever.
I want to find a quick list, a checklist on Cars ORL. There's not much out there, is there? I was thinking maybe Key Collector might have it, but it doesn't. But here's Superman Batman #8, the one that everybody's kind of going crazy for. Multiple covers. You have the third print cover right here. You saw
That's
the
tough.
first print. This is
That's the one I'm talking about.
Yep, this is the reissue of the Michael Turner. This is, of course, the famous German variant that changed international comic collecting forever. Here is the June of 2017 Michael Turner Aspen Comics one. So these were put out by Aspen in 2017.
At San Diego Comic-Con.
At San Diego Comic-Con. So I like the third print. Where's the second print? Why doesn't he have the... Let's see here. There's the standard, right? View additional covers.
Well, if you want accuracy, go to cover price.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah.
Shameless plug for our friends.
You're right. Let me log in. Is it good? I wonder if my login's there. Let's try it. All right, look at that. Even got my login. Shout out to Matty DeVoe. Always represent. All right. But I choose you second. All right, number one of the week. Look at that. There it is. Number one of the week. Post-crisis reintroduction of Cars ORL. That isn't true, though. I don't understand that. So here's all the different covers. Here's the second print right here. It's the sketch cover, which I love. I love the first print of the second print because she's on the cover, right? That's the important part.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, maybe some of the newer people, maybe with so many here to collect, maybe they'll get some Michael Turner, some new fans, you know.
Yeah.
Or just some newer people who are not familiar since he passed away, you know. So,
Yep.
A lot of us big Turner fans. So,
Yeah, huge.
Here is, of course, the third print that we all know about, right here. That we saw, and then the other ones. There is a newsstand.
There's a newsstand.
Yeah, so that is very interesting right there. I guess if you don't have the German, I guess the two best bets to get would be this, the newsstand, and the reintro, the one Sean's talking about, the reintro at San Diego Comic-Con 2017.
yeah, and that's a beautiful book anyway. That was already, I don't know if any 9.8s have moved of that one, but it's been a $400 book for a long time. I think I bought it. I bought it for sure. I bought it at Comic-Con that year.
Yeah.
And this is the C cover, so there's only 1,000 of these. I bought it that year, but Aspen, there's a little known thing. I hate to even. There's some cornbread, but they usually have variant boxes that you can find good, decent Turner stuff, some Campbell stuff. Sia has done a lot of covers for them, and just some like really rare stuff. So I go dig at the Aspen booth, and they'll have like 2 short boxes. Like that's it. You go ask basically.
Man, why I want to find characters. Why does it do that? So what was that? Supergirl 72? What was that issue back in the day?
I don't know.
Chat.
I know what you're talking about. It's not ringing a bell.
Yeah. Let's do this. First appearance of Supergirl. Okay. Kara. There was that other one, man. Here we go. Cars are out. 252 we all know about. 85.
Yeah.
And then she
think we
came
figured that one
back.
out.
She came back, though. There was that one where they're both on the cover, and it's like a reprint of that issue. Let's see here.
Superman, Batman 77?
No.
With Damian and her? Is that what you're talking about?
No, this came out in like the early 2000s or late 90s, I think. Let's see here. Here we go. Two Supergirls meet right here. Issue 75 to 80. Supergirl 49. Supergirl 75 to 80. That's what I'm looking for. Supergirl 75 to 80. So let's go up here. Let's go.
Might be one word. I don't know if that
75. So these
they have an issue number that might be because they have another box for issue number at the top. The way you're searching there.
Oh, Supergirl.
See that? Yeah.
75.
I know we all used to doing it the MCS way.
Yeah. All right, here we go. That's the book right there.
Yeah.
So back in the day, dude, when this book first came out, this book was super hot. This was a hot book, man. Wizard. You can go find the Wizards from 2004, and this book was super hot right here. So to me, I don't know, man. This was always the book to get, but I could be wrong. This came out in 2002. Superman, Batman came out in 2004. So, and then this whole run was a big run. You know, she's in the whole run, and she's on the covers and everything. So I remember having this whole run. I remember this issue distinctly because the spec, it's got Hal Jordan as a Spectre, and I collected every book that Hal Jordan as a Spectre, was in. So, and then this was the famous Supergirl number 79, the famous Crisis homage cover, classic, back when homages were cool. This is one of the rare ones back then. Amazing. And then the final issue, right? Was the final issue 80? Yeah. Look at that. I mean, that's awesome. Well, these are the books that if it were me that was going to be, specking on the stuff, those are what I'd be specking on. Those books. I bet you there's less of these books than there is of the Batman Superman 8s, right? That Batman Superman 8 or Superman Batman 8 stuff was super heavily printed. It was I think like one of the number one selling DC books at the time.
I'm for sure you got to be right about that.
Yeah.
There's got to be more of those out there.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have them just for those covers, I know I've got a short box of Superman Batman. I'm pretty sure it's in the garage, so I need to deal with that. I pulled out the Batman Beyonds or whatever. So whatever the 22, 23 first appearances are, stuff like that. But I need to go pull out the 8s, I suppose, assuming I still have them.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of them, dude. That's for sure. That's for sure. 58 watching live. Thanks to all 58. Hit that thumbs up. Appreciate you guys. We are talking about the Flash spec from the Flashpoint trailer. And I think the interesting thing for me about the whole the trailer is that, again, we knew all these characters were showing up. We knew Keaton was in there. We knew that Supergirl was in there. We've known that for months. So, again, I want to key in. The reason why I'm keying in on that, you guys, and I'm not sitting here saying, oh, we told you first. Brian McClay, told you guys first. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying is that everybody was talking about this, and you should have been keying in on this, 6 months ago when we heard about Supergirl being in Flashpoint. Or it's probably longer than that. It might have been a year ago because Flashpoint's been, set back. All those dates had pushed back. So we should have been picking up this Supergirl stuff then. I get it. Yeah, and a lot of us weren't surely, we weren't 100% that it was going to be Kara, right? But, I also think it's kind of cool how they played that she was in they kept her away from the sun. And wasn't that a Jeff Johns thing in the Return of the Watchmen or something, where Superman in that world was kept away from the sun? He was all shriveled up, or what was that in? Remember that?
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Anyways.
Well, I think also what helped, just because of the DC spec, finally the announcements made people excited, And you know, when you've got like 3 weeks in a row of the cover price top 10 or like or Stein top 10, both of them, you know what I mean? Featuring these DC books.
Yep.
So I think that this was like the perfect storm for her to catch on a little bit more. People weren't really as excited, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, Witches, didn't it get optioned like 2 years ago? Now it's back. I gotta
got
get
optioned.
in my dollar bin because I've got to have 10 of those damn things.
Bro, it got optioned before it dropped. You remember that book
right?
was on fire because Brad Pitt optioned it
wow.
before it even got dropped as it released. So
Dude,
that book was crazy.
What year was that? 2016? You click on it?
Yeah.
Just so we can see the year.
2014, bro.
Wow.
Okay.
It's 8 years ago.
Yeah,
almost 10 years ago.
Good series.
Holy
you know,
next year, 10 years ago.
everybody saw Snyder and Jock and we're like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, you even got Creature Commandos selling. I love it.
What about the Flashpoint stuff? You know, that series was such a good series and it had tie-ins on everything. Let's take a look at what the Flashpoint books are doing.
Dude, we
I
all knew.
was looking for that second print. It's like $50 raw, but other than
San
that, I haven't
Diego
seen it
one?
move too much.
Dude, I've sold a lot of these.
Dude.
We all knew that this shit was going to change DC at some point. Like
Bro.
the Flashpoint had to come.
You're 100%
You know what I mean?
right. Yeah, you're 100% right.
We literally all knew, and it's like okay, and so that's why the bins are cleared of them. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
Flashpoint 1 to 6, all the 1 in 50s for $300.
That's cool.
Yeah. I just hate that they did that sideways on all of them. The Flashpoint, the 1 through 5, $100. Wow. First Thomas Wayne, that's a big deal, obviously. But here's the Batman Night of Vengeance 1 through 3 tie-ins, $39 for 1 through 3. There was so many tie-ins, you guys, in the Flashpoint. And this is the View Askew one, right? Or not View Askew. What is that company that sells all the shirts and stuff at San Diego that put this out?
Yeah, I don't remember, but
Let me look at the back.
What the hell are they called? Something. It sounds like a T-shirt or something.
Yeah, it sounds like it's
graphic something.
graphic.
Something.
Yeah, something like that.
Graffiti.
Yeah,
It's graffiti.
graffiti. Something.
Yeah, it's like graffiti designs or something.
Yeah. Well, this you could buy on their website for years after San Diego Comic-Con, and people didn't know that. I must have sold 50 of these books right here. They're selling for $30 raw now. So Flashpoint books selling, man. That's a good thing. Here's a set with the Thomas Wayne, with the regular cover and the San Diego cover for $75. Man, if you have Flashpoint books, put them up.
San Diego was always tough to find.
I always loved issue number 5, where it's Doom.
Yeah, any of the
Zoom
variants,
holding-
man.
Yeah.
I was buying these for years, and I haven't found any in a long time. This got dug out like a while ago.
Yeah, bro.
Flashpoint has all disappeared.
And when Ezra Miller was having all his fuck ups, these books just died. They completely flatlined. I mean, I couldn't even sell them. I had whatnot sales where I would try to sell them, and they wouldn't even sell. Wouldn't even sell.
Wow.
I was giving them away. So
It's a good story, you know. Like screw the spec. It's a good story.
Look at this one. Have you ever seen this one? The Canada Fan Expo variant? I've never seen this one. Look at that.
That's cool.
Never seen that, dude.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like the cover. I haven't seen it. I didn't know.
$75.
There's a lot of good Fan Expo shit that just doesn't sell.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I can't. I mean, I've always tried to buy into them, and I haven't. I've never been to. I've been to Toronto, but never for Fan Expo, and yeah. So I think,
Flash number 1 comic.
That Flash number 1, New 52. Let's go, dude.
28
I've definitely sold 20 of those.
Yeah. The Flashpoint run.
All those DC New 52 number 1s, man.
All 1 through 5 and all tie-ins. 66 books total for $300 on February 13th. Wow. Not bad. Good sale on that guy. Congrats, my friend. So, anyways, Flashpoint stuff is selling. Car Zor-El is selling. All the Damian stuff is selling. I don't know why the Storm is selling because it's garbage. It's really bad cover. It looks
Is that
better
art,
than
though?
it's
Art Adams.
it's Art Adams,
Not
but
that bad.
it's sketch art. It's from a sketch he did, sketchbook.
Oh.
So they're going anyways. I just think it's complete garbage. I don't know why that's selling, but I mean DC everywhere. The Authority stuff is still selling. The Damian Wayne stuff, which will segue into that. The Creature Commando stuff. It's great.
Yeah, they've
I
got
love
the
it.
next 11 through 20 on their Instagram also. I don't know
Yeah.
if it's here on the website, you know,
Yeah.
but that's going as well.
Yeah, man.
So
I'm
good stuff.
Yeah, super impressed. Shout out to Cover Price. Check out their stuff as normal. But Damian Wayne, you guys, a lot of talk on Damian Wayne right now. A lot of talking about what are his firsts. First appearance. You can say Batman 655, or you can even go all the way back to the what was the series Son of the Maiden, right? Where he was born. You didn't know he was Damian Wayne yet, but he was born back then. So that's an interesting book. See if that is selling here in a little bit. But I think the big thing that everybody's talking about right now is the fact that nobody really knows or is really saying what is his first appearance as Robin.
Well, there's there's the spec on it. So I was talking to somebody that morning, and we covered this a bit on that first podcast, or not first podcast, but the one that basically the day after the gun announcements, you know. So we hit with it there, and I don't see how it's not Battle for the Cowl 3. I know a lot of people are saying that it's not as Batman and Robin 1, but like I was going by people that I know that are bigger into this than me. So that's the one I was buying copies of, and it's got the 1 in 10 variant. So I bought the copies, finally opened it up, and I'm like, he literally gets handed the outfit by Alfred. He gets handed it by Alfred. They show him in like the next panels, and there's probably like 10 or 15 panels in that book that show him as Robin, and in the Robin costume, and it's when Alfred says you got to start holding your weight. He's in the panel, and there's a freaking ad for Batman and Robin #1. Okay, think about that. I know that I'm not saying ads are number one, but they're calling him Robin by showing him in a Robin costume and saying that Batman and Robin #1 is about to drop with him on the cover in the advertisement. So I don't understand. Like if he handed him, like if Alfred handed him a package and he didn't put it on or something like that, like I'll be like, yeah, that's sketchy. But he didn't. He wore it through like multiple pages of this damn thing, right? Because and then they started the series called Batman and Robin right after it. So I don't really understand why. Like acting like maybe Alfred doesn't have the power or something like that. I don't understand like why people care. So that's why I said this was an underrated book. And Matt agreed, Trey agreed. Those are Matt does tons of research. We all know Trey's a Damian expert, so unfortunately he's not here tonight. But yeah, that's volume 2. But
I don't know why they have volume 2 as when you click on it, Batman and Robin volume 2 #1 first appearance. Why?
That's kind of well.
This is
in
DC,
volume
bro.
1,
DC
it says
fandom.
Robin with him on the cover, dude.
Yeah,
it's pretty obvious. So I don't understand.
it's so weird, dude. It's so weird.
I just don't. I don't, because if it has him named, I mean, he's in so many panels.
Yeah,
dude. I'll show. I mean, I got the book in my hand. I'll show it if people want to see how many panels he's in.
Yeah, Battle for the
You know
Cowl.
what I
Yeah.
mean? if you want me to open this book, I have. I was just sitting here reading it. So
Let's go take a look at that. Let's see what they say about it. I had a bunch of people.
Considering the owner of the site is the one that told me.
Batman Battle for the Cowl #1. Which one is it?
3.
Three.
Battle for the Cowl #3. I think it's the
Okay.
top one, but it's not that issue. But it's that.
It's this one right
Number
here.
3. Yeah, that's a better cover than this Tony Daniels variant. But this is I bought a few copies of the 1 in 10.
Yeah. Here.
Yeah, so it's Battle for the Cowl number. That's the variant. Whatever.
Yeah, this is the variant.
Yeah, he only cover price only gives you 5 free prices a day, but they have a really good subscription tier if you're interested.
It's a 1 in
I'm talking
10
to
on
the
that one.
viewers. Yeah,
And
so this is a 1 in
then
10.
and then hold on, let's see here. Damian Wayne key appearances. Let's see if that works. True first, Damian Wayne's. Go take a look at a Topher article. Let's see what Topher said.
See what Topher dropped on
Yeah,
it. 'Cause
back in 2015. Topher. All right, Damian Wayne makes first appearance in the shadows in this issue. You hardly see him, but it is a first, and there he is in there. This is the one I'm talking about, Batman, Son of the Demon, man. Back in the day.
Good. That's good spec.
Yeah.
That's good spec.
That's
I
where he's
love that
born.
I just love comics, so I love that stuff like that can
Show
make
back
it-
up.
that has a value. It's like
Yes.
because it's more fun to dig.
Yes.
You know,
I agree.
it's more fun to dig.
I agree. And there's cool different volumes or different types of this. There's a hardcover. There's like 2 different hardcovers. There's different types for that, so be on the lookout for that. So Son of the Demon, first son of Batman out of continuity. Batman 655, first appearance of Damian Wayne in the shadows. Batman 656, first full appearance of Damian Wayne, meaning we see him in full but still in a cameo. Batman 657, first cover of Damian Wayne, and first as Robin, is what Topher
First cover
says.
is Robin, maybe.
Yeah. Batman 666, first Damian as Batman.
Which is the future.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Topher hit this one. Then if you have those slides, there are some notes on them.
let me grab those.
If you start on the Damian ones, you know, is it?
There.
So yeah, I mean, I bought Battle of the Cowl 3 because I thought they were a good, not expensive investment. I bought the 3 variants that were under like $20 or something on eBay, and I just have them. They're sitting here. I just literally opened them today, even though they came 2 weeks ago. So you can say if I have a dog in the fight or whatever, but I also definitely have talks. So there we go. Yeah, this is his favorite run. So Damian, Batman Sleeper. This is me writing it, and thanks Matt. So he's the one that pointed it out to me. And Batman and Robin 1. So anyway, this book came out first. He's Robin in it. It has that advertisement in the book, right? And then if you go to the next pages, Trey breaks down some other really good appearances and stuff like that. But
Yeah, it says Batman, Son of the Demon, 1987, first appearance of Damian Wayne as an unnamed infant. That's the one we're talking about. You can get first prints back then for $25. They're probably way up now. Batman 655, first appearance of Damian as he is today, son of Talia al Ghul and Bruce Wayne, and the beginning of Batman and Son's storyline. Batman 656, first full appearance, and 657 had Damian Wayne as Robin. So, man, yeah, you just don't know, dude.
these are. These are Trey's notes. The first page is mine, but these are definitely Trey's notes on here.
666 first as Batman. That's important. Damian, son of Batman #1. Be on the lookout for that. Batman and Robin #1. Batman and Robin #10. Batman Incorporated #8. Death of Damian Wayne at the hands of his clone. Superman #10. First meeting of Damian and Jonathan Kent. By the way, there is rumors that James Gunn is bringing in the son of Henry Cavill's Superman as Jonathan Kent. So be on the lookout. Start grabbing those Jonathan Kent books too. I mean, you should have been grabbing those for years anyways. I mean, there's never a reason to turn down a Jonathan Kent book, ever. I mean, price wise, obviously, but if you find it and it's cheap enough for you to pick up, there's no reason to turn it down. So,
yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, I think there's maybe one more slide.
Yeah,
and
one
then
more.
I'll pull this book up.
Super Sons, that's a cool one. Of course, there was the one that Trey did back in the day. That's now getting a little bit of love, which is nice. And then,
well, there's a giveaway if you're in.
Yep, in
There's
in
gonna
the
be a giveaway
Discord.
of a 9.8.
Yep.
Thank you. Thanks, Trey.
And Robin #1 from 2021. So there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just, I'll show it in here. It's got. What the hell are you pulling here, Al? It's time to earn your keep if you're up for it. And it's got, oh god. And so it's got Alfred. Where if you look at where my pinky's at, pulling that out. Okay.
Yeah.
So he leaves, and he says, so long as I'm not wasting any more time in here, whatever. So he just rolls. So a few pages later, we've got this. Okay. All right. So now I'm not the one here arguing that the ad is the first appearance. Okay. That's for somebody else to argue. But you can argue that the writers are not writing him as Robin when this is fucking 4 pages later, right? And it's out, it's out before that. And let's go with just so you know. Yes, I'm mishandling his variants for everybody. Just so you know, sorry. Like he comes in out of the shadows, right? Wearing the Robin with the Robin uniform with the hood. Goes in here, rolls out with Homegirl, right? He's got the Robin mask. He's doing Robin, all kinds of Robin shit, right?
Yep.
In full uniform. Like you could say, oh, he's not named. Well, I'm sorry if they don't know. They don't show you that they already planned this by the way that the writers were. By the way the writers are in there. He's in here saving with Dick. You don't have to full screen it. In here saving with Dick again. Stuff like that. There's multiple more panels that he's on in here. So if the first is Robin, like I'm sorry, to me, this is a first. He's wearing the costume. He's named. They're advertising a Robin comic book in the middle of this comic book. Like that's it for me. That's it. So I go with Battle for the Cowl. It is the one that I bought by trusting other people. But do I think this is going to be like $1 million book? No. But for if we're going to go debate, those are the books I had. So that's what I'm thinking, man.
Batman 655 through 658 are nice are smart pickups. Throwing 666, throwing 670, 671. There's a couple other ones. So be looking into those. Batman and Robin Eternal 20, 22, and 20, 22 through 26. Batman Incorporated 0 through 9. Batman Gates of Gotham 1 through 5. Batman Streets of Gotham. Be on the lookout for those. The Dark Knight 2. I don't know why you'd want those, but he's in those. Blackest Night Batman 1 through 3. Detective 838 through 840 and annual number 11. Gotham Academy 6 through 7, 13, and 16 through 18. Robin 168, 169, and annual number 7. I'll be on the lookout for those. And then Teen Titans. I like those Teen Titans books, 88 through 92, 99, and 100. I think Teen Titans 100 is a great book too. So be on the lookout for those. But I think that there are some killer variants out there from those books that we just mentioned, right? So let's take a look at some of those. Let's go. Hold on here. Which one do I want to share? There we go. All right. Damian Lillard, yeah. Wayne Robin variant. All right. They're all going to be those. Look at 655. Somebody wants $5,000 for it. All right.
Yeah.
I love this book right here, man. Dude, this 1 in 10 is one of my all-time favorite books. So be on the lookout for that. Teen Titans number 89, 1 in 10 by Frank Quitely.
It was a $90 to $100 book for a while, and it's never been that easy to find.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
And Quietly's got a style that, if you know what I mean, if you're into it, then you're into it. And yeah. I like it. I do like his style.
And this was a great storyline on Teen Titans when Damian just mops the floor with everybody. So that's a good one. Be on the lookout for that. like
It's
this
gonna
one
come
right
down
here.
to the actual. Yeah, that's the JG Jones for the number one, the 1 in 25.
Yeah, this is a
Yeah.
great one.
They got one
That's a nice
tray at
one.
9.8 for like $35 or something of this thing.
Oh,
And
beautiful.
just had to mail it to him. I think he still PayPal'd me the money, but I was like, dude, I just knew you wanted the book. And what is he on? Is he on roller skates or something there? I mean, shout out to JG. I can't hate. He's a great guy, but
No, he's not on roller skates, but it's good. All right, let's see here. There's some other good ones. Look at this one. This Batman and Robin 14, 1 in 25. Ooh, I like the colors on that one.
and that wasn't an overly purchased series. And I
Yeah.
want to say that they have the first Carrie Kelly's like number 19 or something in there too.
This is a good one right here. Look at that cover. Just that cover alone is beautiful. Oh, this whole run, Batman and Robin, the whole run.
More quietly, yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
love that,
good.
dude. Is that variant? Scroll up a couple, just like two little books, dude. That Joker variant. You
Yeah.
can get this thing for $25 now.
Yeah.
You know how fucking tough this thing was?
Killer.
Oh my god. Okay. Please subscribe when you send that link.
I love, dude. This was a great book back in the day for me too. The Batman son, Robin, son of Batman, #2, because it had this, the bat that he rode in it. I always thought that was such a cool character that they never made big. I forget the name of that bat thing that he rode. I always spec'd on that too. Man, a lot of good Damian variants out there. A lot of good Damian variants. Let's see if we can
Yeah,
find-
there's some decent ones. Those Batman and Robin ones are the best ones.
Yeah, the Batman and Robin ones are the best ones. I agree.
There's the Matina.
There's that Super Sons.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a sketch of it also, right?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I
I've
think
always
there's
liked that cover.
Pretty sure there's a black and white.
There's a black and white of this? I didn't know if there was ever a black and white of it. Man, look at 9.8s, man. These were cheap not too long ago.
Well, nobody's paying $5,000 for a CBCS.
No, of course not. But 725
for PGX. Yeah, let me get on that, dude.
There's 685.
Mm-hmm.
200 right here for Raw. So yeah, a lot of really good Robin and Damian variants.
Good spec, gonna be a gonna be a good player there.
It's gonna be fun.
And Robin #1.
I wonder how many decent action figures are out there.
Great question.
Are there any action figures with comics or anything like that of Damian? You know,
there's those. I love my favorite. This is Batman Incorporated 8 is one of my all
number
time.
8 when he dies.
There's so many good variants in that. Let me bring that up.
Yeah, and there's so it's Death of Damian, and then so it's got that. It's got the variant, the 1 in 25 variant. It's got at least a second print. If
there's
not
a combo
print,
pack too.
The red. Oh,
yeah.
There's a combo.
Mm-hmm.
Combo's got to be tough.
Yeah. So we'll find that. There's the second print red one right there.
Yeah, that's a red one.
Yeah. So good.
I love the incorporated blues.
That's cool.
The video game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the legit one of my 10 years ago, dude. Heidi Ho Comics, man, bringing those Damians home. Knew he was dying, man. I was the first guy at the store, grabbing the 1 in 25s. You know what I mean? For like $9.99, selling them on eBay for $20, making like $4. Paid for the regular one, thinking I was rich.
There's a black and white of this too, right?
Just a race to the fucking comic store. That's all it used to be, dude. That's it. It was just a race, dude.
Seriously.
Or you wait for Midtown or MCS to drop that shit in the morning on ridiculous refresh. Hope you get lucky, man.
Man, there it is right there, dude.
Yeah, it's
the
cheap.
1 in 100, dude. 42
and
bucks.
the 1 in 100.
That is so good, dude.
Cool.
That's so perfect for a sketch or any of these are, but this one especially.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Is that the combo above it?
Where?
Above the
it's the second print.
It's just
second print.
Yeah.
All these combos are tough, man. I still buy. I mean, we've been on preaching about these stupid combo packs for forever. Like, and they used to get allocated to. We kind of knew. Let's just say we knew Batman was going to die in number 40, and they were going to do news releases and stuff like that. So I had like number 40. I had like 25 combo packs pre-ordered, and like 3 came in. It's just impossible, man.
Yeah, man. Damian's such a great character. There's the 1 in 10 for 50. I love that book. Man, there's just such a great cover. All the different covers, the different colors, the different prints. J.G. Jones variant. There's a 1 in 25. It's got 4 days left. Be on the lookout for that one. What do you guys think about?
Geez.
Yeah. Look at that, dude. There's the 1 in 250.
That's cool.
I wonder
Holy
what
cow,
that
bro.
one's yeah, that's a tough one.
Holy cow, that is a tough book. Wow. That's the one right there, man. Like if I could have any of, I think I do have this, but if I could pick up any of them, if I had the chance to pick them all up, I think it'd probably be this one.
This has the cover, man.
Yeah.
There's something to be said for that. I'd rather I'll take that over this 1 in 10 any day of the week with this, like, kind of like, no offense to Mr. Tony Daniel, but the cover's a little.
I got a question. Is what we really need to find out, and what I really want to know is Dick gonna be wearing the cowl in Batman and Robin? Are they gonna be doing Grant Morrison's storyline? Because if they are, there's some great Dick Grayson wearing the cowl pics out there. Of course, what is it? How do they say that? Like the prodigal? Yeah, prodigal son, I think it's called. Or prodigal. It takes place when Batman, I think it's right after Batman gets addicted to Venom or something like that, where he has to wear he wears the cowl and cape for a while. So that's a great spec play. I just wish that they would take a chance and tell that story about those two being brothers together for the first time, Dick having to wear the cape and cowl and how much of a pressure that is on him, them worried about Batman, about Bruce being dead and where is he and all that stuff. I wish that they would take a chance and tell that story. I don't think they will, though.
We've got a comment in here saying Gunn said it's Bruce.
He did say it is Bruce. Damn.
Yeah, I mean, probably. I don't know. I'm agreeing. I agree with you. I'd like to see that, but I doubt that they're going away from that right now.
Yeah. What are some of those good books where it's Damian and Bruce? You know what I mean? Like, there's got to be some good. That's the other thing. When it comes to spec plays, like it's very tough for those like touching moment books or those origin books or those, if it's not a key first appearance or something like that, it doesn't really take off. But there's got to be some really cool Damian Batman moments. Like the moment that we talked about the other week where it's, Bruce telling Grayson he loves him, that type of thing. Like there's got to be some really cool Damian Batman moment books out there that would be a good play. Awesome Sauce says Prodigal takes place after Nightfall. You're right, after he broke his back. That's right. That is a great storyline. Great storyline. Shout out to Awesome Sauce Radio. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. That's for sure. All right, let's jump across hobbies and talk about the craziness that is Topps flagship release day. Woo! Is everybody going crazy trying to find their Topps first or Topps Series 1 today? Did you guys find any? I'm sure Sean probably wasn't too much into it. Did you find any?
I wasn't looking, but
Couldn't find any.
I got some time to kill tomorrow. And I'm thinking probably on how the next like 10 or 15 minutes of this conversation goes is whether or not I decide I'm fucking gonna go look tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm going this weekend. We'll
you know
see.
what I mean?
They did some funny stuff. They did this little thing with Julio Rodriguez. Did you guys see that? Here we go. I'll show it to you.
I did, but I didn't. I'm not sure I got it.
I didn't really look into it, but yeah, I know he's like on the box, but it was kind of big news here.
And next, we got few cups of flour.
It's him making food. It's called Batter Up.
Oh, I thought we were watching a commercial.
No,
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, this is.
I was like,
him.
all right, dude,
There he
pay
is.
for YouTube, man. Come on.
He's putting. Crushing up bubble gum and putting bubble gum in there. Putting in a little bit of hustle juice. Like
Nice.
Topps actually made this and released this today. So stirs it all up.
That's That's awesome.
Yeah,
They're
right.
they're probably trying to keep their value to see what can be worked out with, if anything, with
Fanatics.
Yeah.
No, they've already sold.
You know, people,
Fanatics already owns them.
Oh yeah, Fanatics own. That's right. Yeah, it's done deal.
So
right?
they don't have the same dudes aren't running the show over there. All the Fanatics guys are in charge in the offices.
I don't know much about that. I haven't been paying attention.
Okay.
I know that we're waiting for them to buy Panini. The Panini stuff fell apart. They had, but they got all the discovery notes, and saw Panini's BS, and they pulled out. So, but here you go. Look at this. Times Square. This is how they do it nowadays. They announce it in Times Square.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. So I don't know if I'm just asking questions if you're going for it, but what do you think of the product?
So I found a couple blasters. So I bought a couple blasters. I opened them. I don't know if I like the design yet. Let me show you guys the design here. Here's the design. I don't know if I like the design yet. It's got the player's head. This is a Steve Garvey card, so they're just showing I'm just showing the design, but let me find there we go. Here's the card everybody's chasing, Adley Rutschman's rookie. It's kind of like Wander was last year, where he played enough ball to get the rookie trophy as a catcher, but he didn't play he didn't have a rookie in any product last year. So he's got the rookie symbol and the All-Star trophy, rookie trophy on there. So this is the card everybody's going for. This is the Rutschman. They did the border design, which I like. I like seeing a square border on the card. They put the player's head next to a logo, and I think it doesn't look too bad, bro. I didn't like it.
It's a classic look, I think.
Yes, classic sports card look. I agree.
Are they all white? Are they all white borders?
All white borders. They did something really special this year that they haven't done at all yet. They did these. They're called mirror finish. And look at these, dude. These are badass. So this, and all of the super short prints this year, they put out a special super short print called Gold Mirror Finish, I think they're called. And the Topps logo is in gold etched mirror finish. And then the back will say SSP right here in super short print in gold mirror finish. And then this is the Julio super short print, right? And I'll show you the Julio regular. I pulled the Julio regular right here. Here's the Julio regular, and it's different. So it's not the same. As you can see, it's the regular has him running.
It'd be easy to figure it out.
Yeah. But I mean that picture is obviously going to be saved for a super short print. But the cool thing is that they did this mirror finish on them in the Topps logo, and then on the back it says SSP. Now here's the crazy thing. It says here, Blowout Cards offers a $1 million golden bounty for 2023 Topps MLB. Get all the details right here. What the hell? This is going to be interesting. Industry's flagship logo.
Like everybody pulls
Michael Harris.
Julio's except for me.
This looks check this. Blowout Cards. Shout out to a new subscriber. Looks like Raider Colt.
That's cool.
That's badass. Hell yeah. Right over Sean's face. Debuting in Series 1 and also running over into Series 2 and update, Topps has included golden mirror image variations. These golden-backed short print cards with new images unlike the regulars finds will parallel the entire 9. So usually they only do super short prints for like the major players. Now they're going to do the super short print gold finishes for every card in the set, including Series 1 and Series 2 and update. 990 total cards. That's crazy. It says here, Blowout Cards will pay $250,000 for a complete set of 330 Series 1 image variations. So if you put the whole set together, you can get $250,000. They'll purchase the first set submitted and verified, and then they will be offering $1 million for the complete set of 990 of them. Wow. But this is a new one of one. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell is going on? Or not one of one, but like super. I don't even know how many there will be. Debuting.
Yeah, there's not one on eBay.
Yeah, I bet you.
You're gonna have bots literally just checking out with Topps SSPs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To be able to complete this fucking thing, because it's not like you're gonna open them all.
Yeah.
That's impossible. You know.
Yeah. The J-Rod show. Yeah, man, it's out. So I don't know what to think, man. I did purchase that box. Let me show you guys what I pulled. This is what I love about Topps, especially base, especially Series 1 flagship when it comes out. If you buy a blaster, you usually have a good chance of pulling a couple of good rookies out of the blaster, right? So I got one blaster, and I'll show you these. So these for the rookies from last year, it either says Future Stars on it. This is the Josiah Gray. It says Future Star on it. I'm not getting a very good picture. So there's the Josiah Gray, or if it doesn't say Future Star on it, like it does on Josiah Gray, O'Neal Cruz, and Jaron Duran, the rookies will have the Rookie Cup. Now, for those of you guys that don't know what the Rookie Cup is, the Rookie Cup goes back, 50 years. And they basically choose an all-star team of all the rookies, and the best player at every position of the rookie from the year before gets a Rookie Cup the next year. But on some cards, like Wander last year and Adley Rushman this year, sometimes you'll get a rookie with the Gold Cup because they played just enough games to get in the league last year but not have a rookie card. So this is Stephen Kwan. He got the Rookie Cup for his outfield position. Some of the rookies that I got Evan Lee. Right here, he's a pitcher. I got Marcus Wilson from Seattle. Matthew Liberatore, a pitcher. So they look decent. You know what I'm saying? They don't look terrible. Cody Clemens. This is a guy a lot of people are talking about. Cody Clemens for Detroit. Tristan Cassis for Boston. People have been talking about him for a while. Mm-hmm. Max Castillo, pitcher for the Royals. Gerard Encarnacion from Miami. Ivan Herrera for St. Louis, and Hunter Brown for Houston. But the cool thing is I got some good rookies. I got J.J. Bleday for Miami. A lot of people are talking about him. I got the J-Rod Rookie Cup. There's the Julio Rodriguez Rookie Cup. I got the Gunnar Henderson, which is the second best rookie. Oh, man. Yeah, well, I guess the top three rookies are Michael Harris, Gunnar Henderson, and Rushman. I got the Rushman.
Nice.
Yeah, so there's the Rushman, as you can see, with the Gold Cup and the rookie logo. So these...
when you say qualifies, do you actually mean the way that they would qualify for as a rookie season? So
yes.
I think, what is it, 130 at bats or something?
Yeah. Yep. So many games and so many at bats, and then that's how you qualify as a rookie, and that gives you the rookie logo. So. Okay,
I understand how it works for baseball. I just didn't know if it was the same standard for the cards. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you had 20 at bats or something like that, then obviously you're not. But they're gonna want, if you're a star, they're gonna want to make a card for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the gold variations this year. I got a Trent Grisham this year as the gold variation. And of course the gold variations have a stamp on the back. This year it's nice. It's embossed in gold. There you go. Numbered. So people are always trying to put these gold sets together. And I really like the embossed with the gold flake. I think that looks really, really, really good. Let's see if I can get that. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
So this is the manufactured patch you get in the blasters. I got a Jazz Chisholm, and it looks pretty nice.
Cool.
Yeah, it's not as thick. They do an 88 design, which I hate 88 tops, but this is the 88 design. Yeah. And then the backs even look like 88 tops.
Oh, God.
I don't give a shit. I still love 87, and everybody thinks I'm crazy.
I hate 87
I like wood.
tops. You either love it
I
or
love
you hate
the
it.
rookies and living in the Bay Area as a kid.
Yeah.
87 tops was hot. Dude.
Yeah, McGuire. Yep, Canseco. Yeah. These are the stars of MLB. They're like a foil, so you get a bunch of these. I got a Freddie Freeman. I got a Alonso, a Mookie Betts, a Rafael Devers, a Garrett Cole, a Bo Bichette, and an Aaron Judge. So you get one of those a pack. It looks like so 7. I think there's 7. The Blasters have. Let's see here.
Dude, for doing 88 tops, they should have an honorary Walt Weiss card, right?
7 packs and 1 exclusive. So 7 packs in a blaster, and the blasters are like $24. Here's the first home run challenge. The home run challenge looked good this year. I got a Bobby Witt home run challenge. So it has the pick a game. You scratch off the back and you pick a game, and if he hits a home run in that game, you get a special card sent to you. They're doing a cool, speaking of 87 and that great year, they did a cool insert called Welcome to the 40-40 Club, and I got a Canseco Welcome to the 40-40 Club. Yeah.
More 1988, that's
why. Here's the 88 design Wander. They put a Wander in there, so I got the Wander 88 design. And then this is pretty cool. I pulled a foil rookie, Nolan Jones of the Indians. It's a foil rookie, so that's cool. And then this was really cool because the foil on it is beautiful. They do like almost like comic book foil where they leave some of the areas matte, and it's 2022 greatest hits, and it's Mookie Betts. It's really, really nice. So those were all the inserts I got out of one blaster, $24.
So it's just one blaster.
One blaster. So I got like,
not bad.
If I find one, I'm gonna get one for fun. Then,
yeah,
at least
three decent rookies. And as Popcorn Culture said, make sure you guys are subbed up to Popcorn Culture. That's AKA Richie. You got the Gunnar Henderson, the Michael Harris, the Adley Rushman, Riley Green, and I don't know who Moreno is. And who's Moreno? Oh, is it
Hardy?
Who's the Moreno that I'm thinking? So we'll see what happens. Also, this showed up. 10 boxes of Bowman Chrome Sapphire. Right here. So I saw Yee opened up a box of Sapphire on his Instagram, I think. So let's go check in on Yee's Instagram, and we'll show you what the Sapphire look like. So the Sapphire is, and I'll tell you why I went so deep on this Sapphire. There we go. I went so deep on the Sapphire because you got a base set of, I think, 200. You got 100 standard rookies and vets, and then you got 100 prospects. And the rookies, it's the best rookie class ever, right? You've got J-Rod, O'Neal Cruz, Juan Yepes, Quan, Suzuki, C.J. Abrams, Bobby Witt. Who am I missing? Wander. That's 8. There's probably a couple more I'm missing. You probably have 10 rookies that you can get in the base set of 100, and then you also have those superstar young kids, the Christian Vaqueros, the kid from the Yankees that we talked about the other day, Ferd.
Volpe?
Yeah, no, not Volpe.
Jason Dominguez?
No, not Dominguez. The kid that's like Dominguez. I'm spacing.
Reyes. Oh, I can't remember. Yeah. I can't. I know you're talking about though. I have his freaking card like over there.
Look how beautiful these are, man. So here you can see this is who Yee. Some of the pulls that Yee had, and I mean they're just so beautiful. There's nothing more beautiful than Top Sapphire or Bowman Sapphire. So you get in each box. I think you get like what, 4 packs? Oh, we got a rookie right there, a rookie red. And they're all limited. I think Sapphire is like limited to 250 of each card or something like that. I want to say I paid $190 a box, including tax. And I'm either going to just leave it unopened in the box and just put that whole case up in the closet like Sean was talking about, or I'm going to do a break for my members, for all the people who are members in the YouTube channel. I'll give them first dibs. We can do like a 5-box or a 10-box break or something like that. And I'll give them first dibs on spots, and then I'll just open it up after that or something. But so either it's going to be put away or I'm going to do a break with it. But because the rookie class is such a killer rookie class, and then you have the Bowman first that you can get in it. I mean, if there ever was a time to buy Sapphire, this was the product to buy. This was the product to buy. And I wonder if they're still available on Topps' site. I'm not sure if they how fast they sold it. See, you got an O'Neal Cruz rookie. I mean, boom, right there. And a Brandon Marsh rookie. That's another great rookie. So, and he pulled a nice Bowman first right there. I think he said 3 of the cards that he pulled paid for the box, and then he pulled 3 other decent cards. So, you have a decent chance at these paying for the box if you get in them at a decent price. Popular Culture says they are sold out on Topps' site, so which is kind of a bummer. But yeah, there we go. I mean, look, they look so beautiful, man. There's nothing better than Topps Sapphire. They look fan-freaking-tastic.
Brian, it was Roger Arias that
Roger Arias, that's
talking
it.
about.
Yep,
Yeah.
Roger Arias, yep. So, a lot of Bowman firsts in there that you can get of star studs and rookies that are already studs. I mean, I don't think any of us think that J-Rod, Wander, Bobby Witt, and O'Neal Cruz are going to be busts, right? And then you have people like Quan, C.J. Abrams, Suzuki. Is that an Ellie De La Cruz? No, it's a Jordan Hastings, I think. You've got some major players that no matter what, they're going to be decent. They might not be what we think they're going to be, but I think Bobby Witt and Julio Rodriguez and Wander Franco and O'Neal Cruz are, unless they get injured, they're going to be complete studs for a long time. So, but one of the things that we're going to keep, there's a nice green.
Dude,
Look how beautiful, man. They look so good. Numbered to 99.
cool.
You get a nice color match, man. And the J-Rods, all the J-Rods, look, they look, the J-Rods look good because they're blue, right? You got the Seattle, so they're blue. I'm not sure if he pulled a J-Rod, but he did pull three number cards. You're supposed to average 2 number cards a box. So
That's cool.
Yeah. So I mean,
Yeah, he said he didn't get a Julio. He would have told me.
okay, all right.
He likes to make me jealous.
So and the Bobby Witt's a color match too, so that's another important thing. So anyway, Sapphire, it's the product to make sure you try and get at least 1 box of if you can when they pop. That's something you definitely want to be on the lookout for. So very, very good stuff. They're on Topps' website. They do have hobby boxes available. Topps.com. Let's go take a quick look. Verify you're a human. Man, it looks good on their site, that's for sure. That Vaughn Grissom, I forgot about Vaughn Grissom. Man, those look good. Hobby boxes for $89, and you can get the blaster boxes for $25. They're $24.99 in the stores, so $25 here. So, Series 1 buyer's guide. Let's take a look here. Every box has an auto or a what do they call that? Relic card. So 2023 Series 1 hobby box is perfect for more traditional collector. The box offers a wide variety of base cards, parallels, and inserts. It guarantees 1 hit per box, which could be an autograph card, a relic card, or an autographed relic card. That's bullshit. They should always put either an autograph or an autographed relic in the box. I hate when I just get a relic. There's nothing worse. Exclusive to this offering is the clear variations of 100 select base cards, and those are so beautiful, man, but they're so rare to get. You can only get them in hobbies. The card is printed on clear acetate material. Other cards are limited to the hobby and hobby jumbo boxes, like the base card black parallels numbered to 72, sketch cards, tops, reverence, autograph relics, and more. The box also contains one bonus silver pack with the exclusive 1988 Topps Chrome insert cards. They're usually Mojo inserts. I wish I would have got some of the jumbos, but they sold out immediately. As soon as I jumped in there, they were gone. Let me know if you guys got any jumbos. But man, tough to get. So Topps.com, go pick yourself up a couple hobby boxes, or at least one. Give it a shot. $90 is nice to take a shot on to get all those rookies and stuff like that. So.
Was your box a hobby box?
Oh no, the ones that I got were the $25 blasters.
Blasters, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So the hobby boxes I just ordered today, so we'll see how long they take to get to me. Cool. Yeah. All right, let's get into our next segment. Let's jump into Ferd's 5 for 5. I can bring this up here. Cool. All right. And while you're doing that, I'm going to continue working on the market report. I got a couple more things to add to the market report, and we'll knock that out. You guys know how we do it around here, man. We're always running on the fly. Okay, we're going to check to see which 5 for 5 is good to go. All right, we've got a couple of them on here. Let's see if this is it. Is this the first one? Is this?
That's last week's.
That's last week's. That's what I thought. All right.
Yeah.
Present. Slides. 5 for 5. All right, here we go. 5 investments for the next 5 years. Starting with. Is this it from last week?
That one's from a couple weeks ago.
All right, you got to reshare it to me then.
Okay. No worries. Let's do this.
That's weird. This is very weird.
Where does it go? Can we use this? Can we use the side chat or no?
No, but okay. it should say slides. Is it? Let me see here. You have me shared on there?
Yeah, I can just. I got it. It's
okay.
Cool. Send it to you. Link here.
Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button. I also want to remind everybody to go and check out the Discords. We've got the Discords in the link below. You can find all those Discords on the regular. Hold on, let me show you guys this. You guys, we have multiple Discords to check out. We have the OTR Discord, which you guys can find the link below. And, of course, we have the Beyond Wednesdays Discord you can find in the link below also. In order to start using the call-in sections, you're going to want to go, once we get to start calling people in, if you go to the Beyond Wednesdays Discord, you will see a section that says stage for whatever show we're doing. Like, for instance, if this is a Bogcast show, you would go to the Bogcast stage right here on the side, and you would enter that room and make sure that your mic is working. And then basically what happens is you can do this thing where you raise your hand when we're ready for call-ins. And if your hand is raised, I clicked on you, and you get to talk. So that's how we do it through the Discord. But other than that, there are many reasons to join the Discords, including information frenzies over there, man. It's crazy all the information that you can get out of the Discord, so make sure you guys check them out. All right, let's get into the next slides. Google Slides. Did you share it with me?
I put in the private chat and then the Discord.
Okay.
Or I DM'd you on the Discord.
I don't know why it's not letting me. If you add me, if you add the no thanks 3 to the share thing, I think then I could bring it up in the actual StreamYard has a thing for it. Like those ones I was bringing up, there's a little thing that says present and it says slides, and then you guys, that stuff is in there.
Shoot.
It looks like the private chat is working now, by the way. So let me see here. Let me log into my stuff and bring that up. Thanks for hanging out tonight, you guys. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Sub up if you're not already subbed up. Go check out the Discord. The invite links are below. Also, if you guys want to check out the Beyond Wednesdays Creators First list, you can also find that, which is very, very cool. All right. Do you see where if you hit share and then you can add nothanks3@gmail to it? Will it let you do that?
Here, let me try again. Oops.
Birds 5 for 5. Okay. All right, here we go. Let me try this. All right, and it starts off with Deadpool, right?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. And then it goes to, all right, here we go. All right, let me go.
Should be like a Deadpool DVD.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can bring this up now. Apologize, this being a pain in the ass. Man, I don't know why it's doing this. All right, let me try this. Yeah, usually it just lets me bring it up in there. All right, let's do this. Here we go. All right. There we go.
Cool. All right, here we go. Oops, I didn't change the headline. My bad about that. Anyway, yeah, so this is my first pick of the week. Kind of piggybacking on steelbooks. I'm really big on steelbooks lately. I just been looking them up online. They're really cheap. And as the move from DVDs, Blu-rays, 4K digital moves to digital and just streaming all that, I just think they're just not gonna make a lot of them going forward. So I saw this Deadpool 2 Steelbook exclusive Target. Some of them there's a Target exclusive for Deadpool 1 as well. I've seen go for like $60 for both of the Steelbook packages. But yeah, just thinking with the whole future of grading and the lack of print run for just for DVDs in general, $30 buy-in is just kind of like, it's like buying like a 1 in 25 for a comic book. And I just think it's an easy kind of spec and cheap buy-in as well. So
yeah, it's nice.
It's cool art too.
The news coming out this week about the female being cast as the main character. Do you guys think that's Lady Deadpool, or do you think it's Death? What do you think it is?
I probably think Death. Deadpool annual, was it 1 or 2?
Yeah. I
don't know. I sold mine a long time ago. Or you got the first Death, if you want to say. And I know Trey posted about this, but I've been those Captain Marvel series with Thanos. The Thanos run was available when we started flipping. So I had fucking stacks of 26 through about 32. I think it is.
Yeah,
it's easy to see. And there's nothing else really in that series worth collecting. Not too much. I mean, collect what you like. I don't give a shit, but they're not going to be worth money. Like the first cover of Thanos is number 26 also. So that helps, to say the least. So I think there's a good chance with Death. I can't see it being Gwenpool yet.
No, it's too early, right?
I don't know how that's going to fit in, but I'll tell you what, Gwenpool, Death is like such a character. I don't know how to explain it. It's like Death's more of an entity. And then what is the other first appearance of Death? His
the War one.
Doc Joe, you still in here, buddy? Yeah, the War is Hell number 9.
War is Hell number 9 and 10.
So War is Hell 9. Oh, by the way, awesome cover.
All of them are good. Yeah, I got all of those, man. Dude. I got to pull those out and freaking sell them quick.
Yeah, War is Hell for sure. I do agree with Rich. That definitely looks like could be a Gwenpool. But I think that would be. I just don't quite. quite see it yet.
What about Lady
So we'll see
Lady
how it
Lady
goes.
Deadpool?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
I could see that being in there.
It's weird. I don't know. It's hard because it's like any Deadpool characters, Deadpool spinoff kind of a thing that they just did. You know, that doesn't make it that important of a character, I suppose. And I don't know how to do that in the movie. Her being Gwen and Deadpool just doesn't. I don't know how it makes sense cinematically. You know, and like Richard said that too. Howard the Duck would make more sense because they're eventually probably going to do another Howard
for Gwenpool.
You know what I mean? And, and I hope so. I hope so, dude.
Yeah.
Duck titties. That's all I gotta say. So I don't know if you guys remember that.
Hell yeah, I do, bro. That was one of my favorite movies as a kid, bro. I watched that movie
100%, dude. Shit was on like HBO all the time. So it was so good.
And I hated the bad guy in that movie so much, dude. Even when I got older, because of his role in that movie, I hated that actor for the longest time, and rightfully so. He ended up being a pedophile. So
yeah. So anyway, so good stuff with that. I hope they come to fruition there. Yeah, I do like the pick of the Steelbooks. Definitely like the pick of the Steelbooks.
Yeah, Steelbooks, man, are not surprisingly rare for a lot of them, and very, very collectible. I mean,
yeah, easy to find too. You can still find them at, like at Best Buy and Target, especially if they're exclusives. It's almost like it's an easy kind of sell or easy spec,
Yeah. Next.
So I kind of think I missed the boat on this one. I know that the game hasn't come out yet. It's Fallen Order 2. Or Star Wars Jedi Survivor. So when I was looking at this like a month ago, it was pre-ordered for like $199 or something pretty inexpensive. Well, now looking at the prices on eBay, people are asking for like $800 for them.
Whoa.
The cool thing about this set, it comes with a lightsaber, which I think is badass.
Yeah.
And Star Wars collectors, the game's awesome. I pre-ordered the game itself. This one's you probably missed the kind of low buy-in on this, but I mean, I'm not specking that they're going to make this into like a show or anything like that, but I think just if you're a Star Wars fan and a fan of this game, that this was a great thing to buy prior to coming out, but it's already off the wall, prior to whatever. So
it looks like eBay copies are 800 to 1,000.
Yeah, and it's sold out everywhere. So, but who knows if you can find one at your local video game store, pick it up because people want it. So
yeah, I think it's cool, dude. I like it. And I like the lightsaber that it comes with. How big is that lightsaber? Is that regular size too?
I believe so. I mean, like, it's from what I read, you can basically like, I don't know if you can turn on or how like feasible it is to use, but like it's supposed to fit in your hand like a regular lightsaber. So anyway.
All right, next.
So this kind of ties in with magazines and just kind of things I was looking up that I think it'd be kind of cool to have for kind of across collector categories. So I found this one. I didn't say specifically get the 2012 one, but catalogs. I mean, how do you buy Supreme? I mean, if you guys buy Supreme, the only way you can get it is through an app, right? So I feel like if you can find these at like a skateboard shop or just like a high design end shop, like other shops are going to want it because it's a Supreme catalog. And as time goes by, I feel like people are just going to be like, oh man, it'd be cool to have a Supreme catalog to put with my Supreme collection. Just kind of makes sense. I don't know if this is the whole year or like a season or whatever, but for $6, man, like I should have bought this. I think it's sold out. I think it's sold already, but keep a lookout for these, especially if you're in New York, because I know that's pretty much where the only Supreme catalogs are available. So anyway.
Yeah. Next.
So obviously Jalen Hurts did not win the Super Bowl this weekend. But this kind of parlays with the Joe Burrow SI creeping up. I mean, he didn't win the Super Bowl last year, and his first cover appearance like exploded. Now, granted, it's him on the cover of SI with the greatest college football team arguably ever, because they're 13-0 undefeated at LSU. But I thought for $50 for him, possibly, like, I mean, who knows what will happen with him the next coming years. You may have a Super Bowl hangover next year, but like, he's a great quarterback, and he's a great person.
Amazing fucking human.
You know,
Excuse my French.
Is he?
I think he just has that
really?
charm.
He is a good
dude.
He's
a really great guy, hard worker, team person.
Team
you guys
player.
know, I've ended up following Alabama for a lot of years. And Jalen, he was, you know, took it in stride when Tua replaced him and did the walk off against Georgia to J.R. Smith in the national championship game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was just rolled with it for the team then, and it's just become better and better every year. Like, learned, like, it's about 10 times the passer he was from 2017, 2018. Yeah. So great person, great worker, team guy, smart guy, chance to be, you know, top 5 face of the NFL if he's not already. So yeah.
Most definitely, and like the toughest city to play any sport in, right?
And yeah, those
worst fans in history. There's not a worse fan in sports than Philadelphia fans, man. They are fucking terrible.
Throw batteries at Santa Claus, dude. Come on.
Yeah, man. How do you boo Santa Claus, bro? What the fuck is your problem, man?
They booed Dak Prescott for winning the.
I was so mad about that. I was like, me and my dad were just like, what the fuck is wrong with these guys? I hope that Philadelphia teams, and here's, you guys know I hate the Flyers. I've always hated the Flyers. I'm sad that I'm hearing that Jalen Hurts is such a great guy, because I hope a Philadelphia team doesn't win a championship forever because of the fans over there. Until the fans start being better, fuck off. You booed Bill Burr, fuck off. So.
Oh, the Bill Burr's fucking, it's pretty
yeah. Greatest thing ever is when Bill Burr fucking tells the Philadelphia fans for 15 straight minutes what pieces of shit they are. So, that being said, well, good. I'll be on the lookout. I didn't know he was that good of a dude, and that makes me feel better, because I was definitely rooting against them because of their fans. So.
You see my logo.
I want him to win a championship.
I don't root for the Chiefs. Like, period. End of story.
Yeah.
Like, if the Chiefs were playing Denver in the AFC Championship game, that would just hurt my soul.
Yeah.
The Chargers are irrelevant. So
what do you think about them getting rid of Carr, which we all knew was going to happen, but they got nothing for him?
Well, they couldn't. They hedged it to see if it worked this year.
Cut him, right?
And that was it. He didn't have a big contract. They had to do it. They put that poison pill in there to see if he'd work with the new coach or not. And they basically, he said, fine, fuck it. I'll basically take a 1-year deal which it wasn't, but it is if it would have been guaranteed. So it didn't. It's fine. There wouldn't have been much for him, and he had the full control of that. And they did to see if it worked this year, and in their opinion, it didn't. And I think it was unnecessary. I love the dude, greatest teammate you could ever happen. Probably too damn nice. Just wore it. 6 head coaches in 9 years, and
private chat is not working again.
He didn't completely perform, and then when they put in Stidham against the Niners, he opened up the playbook with but they opened it up with rollouts and play action. They didn't run play action at all this year, and you got Josh Jacobs, right? You got the NFL rushing leader, and you don't run play action. Just out there punking people. So it's fine. Good luck, Derek, wherever you go. I mean, not against the Raiders, because I don't have a second favorite team, but I will cheer. I'll cheer Derek on forever for taking it on the chin, being a Raider all those years.
All About Comics says, dude, I hate the Flyers, and I don't know why. Literally every Philly team. I know why, because they're a Philly. I hate the Flyers, dude. I hate the Flyers so much.
The Bowl, the MLS Cup.
God,
they lose the MLS Cup. That's right, they did. That's weird.
I like Bryce Harper, but when he went to the Phillies, I had to root against him. One of my favorite all-time hockey players is he came up with the Kings, and they traded him to the Flyers. What was that dude's name? They traded him to Toronto. Simmons, right? Dude has hands. He can score. He's a power forward. I love that dude, but he played for the Flyers, and I hate the Flyers. Wayne Simmons, yeah, shout out Popcorn Culture. Wayne Simmons is one of my favorite all-time hockey players. Played for the Flyers. I gotta hate him once he goes to the Flyers. So, fuck Philadelphia teams. All right, next.
So this, I feel like I kind of cheated a little bit because I kind of want to stray away from comics in this section, but screw it. It's Wednesday. But I was looking for, so everyone was looking at Damian stuff, and I was just like, man, I like Jonathan Kent, like the earlier stories. I just thought his kind of origin stories were kind of cool, and so I kind of did more of a deeper dive and the variants versus like the regular covers. And I saw this online for like $100 and a 1/100 for $100 for first appearance of potentially like a major character in the DCU like future. Like, I feel like this could be like a $500 9/8 like all day. I know $100 isn't like, I mean, it's still quite a bit of money, but you know, this could be, you know, your potential like banger if for a Jonathan Kent book, that because he doesn't have like a lot of 1/100s that are first appearances when he's like a baby. So I figured this is like, oh, this is a good one to get like as he comes into fruition, as a story evolves and all that. So
Yeah. Yep.
yeah,
Great stuff, man.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
There you go.
There we go. There is the 5 for 5 from the one
Yeah,
of
that's
the bird,
that's
the
a
nerd.
good. That's a good pick.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, hell
Appreciate
yeah,
it.
brother. Good shit.
All good
dude.
picks, but
All
it's
right.
agreed in chronological order.
All right, let me do this here. Let me move. I think I have to move this. All right, hold on, you guys. We're gonna go into the Matrix. Whoa, we're in the Matrix. All right, there we
Sweet.
go. All right, hold on here. Alt tab to OBS. Where's OBS? Boom. All right, there's OBS. Okay, now we have the market report. We'll run through the market report. Ferd's got a bail, and I appreciate everybody that's been hanging out tonight. Thanks for all the well wishes to everybody out there that sent well wishes, and thanks to everybody that is watching live tonight. Hit those thumbs up, and as Richie would say, nice job, you flunking nerd. You fucking nerd.
Trout sucks. Trout's horrible.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure, buddy.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. All right, on to the market report. We got some interesting stuff this week. I didn't get too deep into anything but comics and toys. So, yeah, let's get into it. Starting off with some interesting things by Ferd in the Ferd market report spotlight with some big name RPAs.
Yeah, so apologies. I don't know enough about hockey to make a call there. I don't know who the face of hockey is. All I know is Manny Beniers is like a stud here in Seattle. I gotta watch more hockey, so I apologize to all you hockey fans out there. But these three are, to me, are the faces of, you know, of football,
Sports, yeah,
basketball, and yes, Mike Trout is the face of baseball. Kind of some interesting sales I found here, especially after the Super Bowl. And Stephen Curry, I mean, to me, he's changed the game a little more than LeBron. Just my opinion. And then Mike Trout, of course. I mean, he's a baller. He's the best. So
yeah. So I'm surprised that Mahomes sells for as little for. Should feel like it should be more on that. National Treasures, but you know, it's football, and the Trout stuff is so cheap right now. I mean, I don't think Trout's ever been this cheap in the last 10 years. So, all right, next, I love these, dude.
These were I wanted them for Christmas. My parents would not get them for me, so so I just went over 3 on all of these. I will get them one day. So. You got your Transformers Metroplex, which was so awesome. Technodrome, I always wanted that. Like waking up on Saturday mornings watching Ninja Turtles, like that was like the dumb toy to get. And then I wasn't a big 80s G.I. Joe fan. I was more Transformers in the 80s. I got into G.I. Joes like in the 90s. And so that was kind of my era. And I always wanted this. Okay, so I'll make this story real quick. So from like October of 91, 90, I cleaned. I like folded my clothes. I did all these damn chores up until like mid-Christmas. And I wake up Christmas morning and there's a box for me. And I'm like, oh man, this is it or whatever. I go to open it up and it's this huge box. And it's like another box and another box. And I go to open it and it's a freaking Tommy Hilfiger polo.
Oh no.
So I got totally just tricked. My sisters like did this whole trick on me. My parents were like, there's no way we're going to spend, $250, $500 on a G.I. Joe toy. Like, Merry Christmas. I don't know who Tommy Hilfiger was. It was one of, I'll never forget that.
Had the Marshall
I'll never forget
tag
that
on
Christmas.
it still.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? With the receipt.
With the receipt and everything, dude. Like, my sister was like, oh, this is the new cool thing. I'm like, dude, I'm 8 years old and I don't care about how I look when I go to school, man. I'll never forget that Christmas. Never forget it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Ooh, I like this, man.
Yeah. So this is kind of the future of card collecting. The like kind of modern, like present, I guess, of collecting. And I know Magic the Gathering is like still pretty popular, but like I couldn't find a beta one. I was trying to find a beta or a limited pack, and they're just not. There's no recent sales. There's like a sale in December, but like I don't know, it's kind of weird. But I always liked the expansions of Magic the Gathering when I was a kid. Arabian Nights was like unattainable when I started playing in 95, 94. And then Legends, I think I couldn't find a Legends pack, but Revised was my set. So, and those, yeah. So anyway.
Yeah, man, I love the price of unopened wax and anything, sports, TCGs, anything. But those Disney Lorcana ones look very, very interesting to me. So
yeah.
All right, next.
And I think this is my last one. So these are my 90s toys that just were just mania, back in the day.
Yep.
I know they don't go for like a ton of money, but I just thought it was interesting because I knew people that like hoarded a couple and were like, oh, it's gonna be worth something someday. So Tickle Me Elmo.
That's so surprising, dude. You should
right?
$23. That's like
one.
That's more than half less than they were selling for at the time. It feels like.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I remember I used to work at Toys R Us back in 97, 98, and I think it was the season before, but I just remember the people talking about how crazy it was. The Furbies, you guys remember Furbies?
Yep,
and how
my mom
nuts
went
Furbies
crazy
were?
for those things, man, and made a lot of money off of them.
Yeah, my buddy, his parents owned like a little corner store, and they bought a bunch from like Costco Business Center, and like flipped them. It was like the original flip back then.
Yep.
And then
Tickle Me Elmo was the original flip too. I remember a lot of people flipping those things.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I remember a whole shelf at like I think Target or Toys R Us, like just gone within seconds. And then our Flom actually, he's in the Discord. I don't know if he watched the show, but he was popping off some like Supreme Tamagotchi, and I like went down like this rabbit hole of like, oh my god, Tamagotchi. Like I remember my sister, everybody had them. All the girls
wanted these. Yeah, all of them.
Yeah, and if you like left it alone for 2 days, like the Tamagotchi poop all over herself, and you had to start over the game. But kind of a fun little thing there. So
good idea. Good idea. All right, next we've got there were some interesting Gem Mint 10s that sold from the 75 Topps Marvel heroes. And the Hulk Gem Mint 10 sold for just under $2,000, which is amazing. And then here's our guy. I gotta click on him. I gotta check out him every week. The multiple cover guy, the multiple cover collector. How many of us are starting to think that there might be some fuckery going on with this guy because he's got so many damn multiple covers that he's selling? This is another 6-cover book of the New Warriors number 43. It sold for $461.
Dude, to the best of my knowledge, I have never picked up a double cover book that I didn't buy as a double cover book.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
I got the Masters of the Universe 1 double cover, but like I'm not sure if I've ever fucking pulled one. Now, don't be wrong. I can't pretend I open every book that I buy.
Yeah.
But I will say everything I've ever put for sale, which is a lot of comic books or all the books I've ever pressed that were my own, they or if it's just an old shitty bag and garage sale bag and board, and I don't want it deteriorating, I've opened about I don't know, 50,000 comic books or something. I can't, there's no way to fathom what I own or have done and touched. And it's just not that, yeah. Dude, a septuple, like how does the dude just have those?
Dude, he's got tons of these. He's sold so many of them over the last couple weeks, dude. It's crazy. And he's still going. He must have, that must have been one of his collecting niches, right?
Maybe.
Or
like, honestly, the dude might have just got into it and knew.
Yeah.
And plus, like, I mean, first off, the only reason that book goes in $1.50 is because it has all the covers.
Yeah.
So a $460 price increase is pretty decent. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's amazing. All right, so some of the things, this market report is very heavy on showing you guys books and items, and those crazy items that you always wanted you can get nowadays for a decent price, and you can pick up for the price of what some spec books are selling these days. And spec books, are not going to be worth that much in a year. So this is a killer cover right here. Yeah, Pep number 155 from 1962 has got the Catwoman Archie cover with the moon. It's just one of my favorite all-time covers. And here's one for $425. Not bad for 1962 iconic moon cover, Archie cover. $425, 25 bids. Next, I've never seen this. The Farmer's Daughter from 1954. Farmer's Daughter, number 1. Look at that. $565. That's crazy. I can't believe I've never heard of that. So that was pretty interesting. Moon Girl and the Devil Dinosaur, the Disney variant from New York Comic Con, right? $300, $301 and 26 bids. And somebody got pretty lucky and snatched a Star Wars Clone Wars 1 through 6 for $400. So be on the lookout on eBay for those super deals. There's some of those out there.
Damn.
Yeah, I feel like we saw that sell before.
No, we've seen a lot of them like it, though.
Okay.
Captain Britain number 1, the oversized UK edition, a 9/8 with white pages, sold for about $1,700. So there you guys go. That's one of my all-time favorite books. And a 9/8 Last of Us first print, sold for $1,351.
That's great.
The Sino comics are coming back, dude.
Yep.
I know, doing seeing shit like that, because that show is fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that Weird Tales, Red Skull, Captain America cover, $7,100 on 57 bids.
That's awesome.
There's the 2 1 in 100 Disney variants that you could pick up, both of them for $330. So I don't know what the deal is on that, but to see Batman 655, 656, and 657, all 9/8s, $735 for all three. And I love the beer bottle edition of Action 869, a 9/8 of the beer bottle, recalled beer bottle edition, sold for $314. I think that's a great buy for that rare book, tough book.
And because they consider it an error, right? Is recalled.
It's recalled.
It got recalled. If you guys don't know,
it says beer,
that one,
root beer on it now. Yeah.
Just drinking brewskis with dad, right?
Yep. Great cover.
Imagine
next.
Superman blacked out, dude.
Yeah.
You better run.
Yeah.
Right? That fool starts a bar fight. Oh shit.
If this thing was a 9/8, it would be so great, because look at that, how good that looks with that sketch, a Scotty Young sketch of Stan Lee, it looks like on it. It's a Scotty Young cover, a rare variant. It has the Deadpool special CGC label at the top. Man, if that just would have hit a 9/8, what a great looking book that would have been all around. But the 9/6 sold for $456. And here's a perfect example, you guys, of you could sell your Spider-Man Noir, either your A cover for $510 in a 9.8 or your B cover for $300, and pick up some grails, right? Like some killer books. How many of you guys do you think that in a year from now, Spider-Man Noir 9.8 is going to be a $510? Not me.
Number one, I don't know. The market's heavy, but it was only when he got announced, or when I knew he was coming. I was selling these both 9.8s for about $400. I think the variant was high. The variant was higher. It's not a better cover,
No,
but
and it's an A and B. It's not a ratio, so.
Yeah, but if you just scroll through eBay, that's how the easy way to do it is. You see that it's more rare.
Yeah,
people stores back then, especially during cover A. Also, these ones are I will say this, so they're tough to they're high gloss covers, so they're not going to be as easy to get pressed as the other stuff that came out in the era. And you can't, sort of blend the color breaks, or I don't know how to describe it. Some shit I do to comics at the time. So, and I've noticed other customer, I haven't any of my own, but I've sent things in for customers, and they're coming back like they're hitting those color breaks, or not color breaks, but the bends and stuff more than they were like before the first Spider-Verse movie. So yeah, so it's going to be a tougher 9.8 now than it used to be. I think they used to take that into account, because I was surprised they got so many 9.8s on these books.
Yeah,
I had a little bit of heads up on the characters.
Yep.
So yeah, I did all right with that. And anyway, tougher 9.8 now than it used to be.
Yeah. Talk about a tough 9.8. There's one coming up in this next one. But first, let's talk about that Batman #6. There's a 9.8 signature series Capullo and Snyder for the sketch variant, first Quarter Owls. Quarter Owls is going to start seeing an even higher bump, I think, because, that's the next thing, right? That's definitely coming next.
Finally going to grade all my shit.
Yep. How about a Green Lantern 8796? I wish I had a high grade Green Lantern 87. Such a tough book. It says possible 9.8. I imagine it never got pressed, so maybe with a press it could help it. But $3,000.
No, they're just full of shit.
Yeah, probably.
9.6 is a really good grade for that book.
Yeah, I agree. I have a question, and this is very interesting. And I was hoping Marcos was going to be here tonight because I wanted to ask his comment on this. But Superman's Girlfriend number 106 at 7.5 sold for $318, and they put key racist cover. And I would like to know how many black men and women think that is, if this is a racist cover. It's an honest question.
It's 50 years old, dude.
It is 50 years old. And here was my other question. If they think, and if you guys can answer this too, obviously, that if you think that because they put key racist cover, it's sold for less than it should.
I don't know. That's a tough book in any high grade. To be honest, I can look it up right now. But like, I don't think 318 for 7.5 just blatantly doesn't seem that bad for that to me. Like, I've sold raw 7.5s for like less than 100. So I don't know. So I don't know, because the price doesn't seem wrong.
Yeah.
Let me try to look it up. I don't know. Look, I'm not sure I'm the right person to answer all
on
these
the
questions.
first part. I agree. The first part, yeah.
There's 50 50-year-old shit had different connotation in life. So that's,
yeah, for sure. And I think at the time they thought that they were being progressive by putting this out back then. You know,
yeah, more likely. And I really don't think there's not. That is.
Yeah, this is definitely something that I would, in
January it sold for $370. That one just sold for $320. So I don't think the price is off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's $50 lower than that's the third highest that's ever sold for in history in a 7.5. So I don't think the price is wrong at all.
Yeah.
41 bids too. It's quite a
lots of bids. Yeah, good. I mean, yeah, tough to find. I don't know, but it's yeah. But I understand what makes it collectible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's be honest here.
Yeah.
Not collectible because of first appearance.
Well,
maybe technically there is, but
well, like I said,
you know
50
what I mean?
years ago, they thought that they were being progressive and doing something that was positive, and now it's looked at as by some people as racist, which is very interesting, and it's just something that's worth thinking about. And like I said, I would love to talk to Marcus about this, see what he thought about it. But, if there's anybody out there that's listening right now and, African American male or female, especially the females, I would love to know what they think about this. Leave a comment below or let us know in the live chat. It's just a very interesting to put on an eBay sale.
Yeah, we've got Jeffrey Sight, though. I think I said your name right there, my man. Reading his dad copies from the 70s, saying it was progressive then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, there's not a history of a lot of the original creators having those type of views. You know, if you're into the, like, your career is the arts, generally you're going to lean more progressive, and that's been so.
Yeah,
I know there's a million instances where that's not true, but there's 50 million where there are.
Very interesting. All right, next, look at this: Batman 423 Raw, $520 on 44 bits.
And I just sold mine too cheap.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Alex Ross Timeless Virgin variants for the Heroes, 36 of them. $310 for the. I don't know if the set is 36, but I wanted to bring this up because we talked about this on MCM on Saturday, and I think that they're terrible comic book covers. I think they're not meant to be looked at that close of a view. If you guys go look at the actual mural and how good the mural looks when you're looking at it from far away, like you're supposed to, it is amazing. When you get up close to these, they don't look good, and the villain ones that are coming out right now, the Emma Frost one is so horrible that if I was Alex Ross, I would not want them to put it out. So, everybody chasing the villain set, I don't know if it's worth it. Is it worth it? Put them all together and you can sell them, the hero set for $310. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just wish they wouldn't have put these into comics, and they would have done something cool and made them like a connecting set of 3, because the mural looks so damn good the way it's supposed to be looked at in that mural edition. So, anyways, Deadpool Merc with a Mouth #7, the 3rd print variant. Love this book. So tough to find in high grade. There's a 9.8 that sold for $700. And maybe a little thought process on the recent news. So sold February 12th. There we go. Authority #1, 9.8, $422. I love those Authority books. We're going to talk about Midnighter and Apollo's first appearance coming up. I think I have that in this list. A nice 9.8 copy sold for a decent amount. Black Panther #1 from 1977 is one of my all-time favorite books. Listen, I love that Jack Kirby cover, but more than anything, that frog on the cover, as well as I do, that Jack Kirby knew something with the toads. I'm just going to put it at that. And when you got a glowing toad on a cover, I want that cover. So be on the lookout for that. Ferd, also, thank you, brother.
I looked up. All right, thanks, Ferd. I just looked up the. All right, man. I just looked up that BP. So that sold in 2021 for $4,200.
Wow.
And the 2022 high was $2,300.
Jesus.
On Black Panther 1.
Jesus.
Yeah. So but it was consistently let me see, $2,000 to $4,000 throughout 2021 for Black Panther #1, 9.8.
So
that has white pages, I can see. So.
Yeah, and this is a perfect example of, like, there are books that you can get for so cheap, and these spec books that are selling for so high, you can pick up something like this,
Do you have $300 more for this than a Spider-Man Noir #1? You out of your mind?
That's what I'm saying, dude.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Have you ever seen this Skeletor sideshow life-size bust statue?
I've seen it online. I've never actually seen it.
Bro.
And it's awesome. I don't know the price, but I know it's always been like that price. So that's why that and space in my house are the reasons I don't have one.
Dude, if those eyes light up, that is bad fucking ass, dude. That is one of the coolest busts. Oh, $500 on that for 62 bids. Just beautiful. A bunch of the Superman Tim books sold. You guys know those are really, really tough to come by, especially in high grade. And it looks like a decent lot of 13 of them sold for $356. So that's pretty cool. If you guys don't know the story on those, go check it out. A department store got the okay to use Superman in their advertisements, and they did these like mini Superman stories with Tim, their official spokesman of the store, you know, so pretty cool stuff. A lot of 1996 Space Jam toys, the original Space Jam toys, the Jordan stuffs. Pretty cool to see those. I didn't realize they had that many toys from that, but $319 for all loose. And then a used, not just loose, a used in excellent condition toy of Link from Breath of the Wild sold for $540. That's crazy, man. That is nuts.
That seems like it.
Yeah. My probably top 5 all-time favorite, it's probably number 5 all-time favorite G.I. Joe figures is the Viper, Gen 1 Viper. I think it's such a great-looking figure. It has one of the coolest weapons out of all the figures. Its backpack was so badass, but just the look of the Vipers is so iconic to me, and I love them, man. I love the different colorways, the different types that you can get that they put out throughout the years, and different types of releases. Some are very rare to find, but just such a great...
I agree. Top 5 for me too.
Yeah,
one of my absolute favorites.
A mint on card sealed one sold for $246, and again, here's a perfect example. You can get an iconic mint on card figure in decent condition for the price of a Spider-Man Noir. You know, how about this? Transformers Beast Wars. It looks great. The movie looks amazing. And here's a set of the original. I think the original 4. I don't see the Cheetah figure in there, but it's got the Optimus figure, the Gorilla. It's got the Tyrannosaurus figure of. What's his name? The bad guy. It's got the main 4 figures for $400. Somebody, I think, made a nice little pickup on that from 1997. I love those figures. I have them opened. My brother loved the Beast Wars era stuff, so I've got a bunch of that stuff. I have to pull them out and sell them, but just great stuff. And with the series, with the show coming out, it looks really, really good. And I always thought that Optimus Primal was one of the coolest characters ever, man. The gorilla, so badass. And here's another perfect example of having that, you know, for the price of a spec book, you can get on it, go find a authority number or a, you know, whatever number 1 in your of what's hot right now, a Damian book, and sell it for $400 and get this lot of mask toys. You know, if you grew up during that time, you knew these toys. You knew the diesel truck, the Mack truck. You knew the helicopter jet one. You knew the Camaro that shot out the little blade. I mean, like, Mask was such an iconic toy. You can get a huge lot of them all. Outlaw, Rhino, Switchblade for $400 for the price of a spec book. This is what I'm talking about. Great. You can just be on the lookout for this stuff. The Droids TV show for Star Wars, the cartoon, was so bad and the figures were so terrible, but man, are they rare. Look at some of these prices. These are all open. You got just the coin from the Size Frome figure, which is in the middle. So just the coin sold for $224. The figure sold for $1,252. The Tig Frome figure sold for $635. The R2 figure sold for $541. The C-3PO $640. The Uncle Gundry figure $203. I mean, these are all, I mean, the weapons are there, but they're used figures. You can, and here's another character, the Jan Tosh figure. I mean, have they ever has they ever brought him out of anything other than the Droids cartoon? Because I feel like that's a perfect like Dash Rendar, Han Solo type character that maybe they should bring out of that series and into some comic book thing. But who knows? But there you go, $203 for that figure, and I love this. Who doesn't, for like those old school California Raisin commercials and the toys were so prevalent when we were kids. They were everywhere when I was in school. Like they did reading, any type of like reading things that they would do. The California Raisin toys were like things you could win, or there was all those commercials for it. There's like a cartoon for them. I have never seen Cecil the Carrot, and Cecil the Carrot looks super rare because it sold for $233. So
I don't know too many California Raisins collectors either, but I sure had a T-shirt when I was a kid.
Yep.
I thought they were fucking cool.
Yeah. Universal.
They heard it through the grapevine. So.
Probably one of the coolest Universal Studio Monsters figures from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle lines is the Creature from the Black Lagoon Leonardo figure. It looks so good up close. And here is a carded, new in package figure that sold for $326.
How do you know when those came out? I literally never heard of them.
At the very end of the toy run back in the day.
Okay.
That's why they're so rare. Next, you guys know I love the Night Force lines in G.I. Joe. Here is Spearhead and Max. You know, anytime there was a dog involved, I bought it. Whether it was Junkyard and Mutt, Spearhead and Max, Snake Eyes and Timber, like I bought them all. If there was a dog, I got them. They were badass. But this is the Night Force edition and loose figure because it came in 3-packs, sold for $202.50. And probably, again, another top 5 vehicle for G.I. Joes. The Dreadnought Thunder Machine was such a killer vehicle, man. You could put all the figures on the sides, on those floorboards. They had a little post for them. The Dreadnoughts were so cool in the cartoon, and the coloring of it was so great. The Thrasher figure was great. This is a complete in-box vehicle, not unopened, but complete in-box. With the box in good condition, sold for $181.28. Again, you know, it's a perfect. I know a lot of people feel the same way about that vehicle that I do, and you can see what you could pick it up for pretty damn cheap. And then a 1988 starting lineup, John Stockton. Like that's one of the 88 figures that I would be on the lookout for. Rookie year, John Stockton. Starting lineup figure, $480, and those were all sold only around the Utah area. Like you couldn't find a Utah Jazz figure if you were living on the East Coast. It was all regional distribution. A double telescoping Darth Vader original loose sold for $2,000. I haven't seen any of these Star Wars Micro Galaxy toys anywhere, and there's chase figures for them. So all you Hot Wheels chase figure searching people out there, start looking for these, because the Sabine Wren chase for the Star Wars Micro Galaxy TIE Fighter sold for $305.
Then I had a rare one that goes on your finger from like 10 years ago. I don't know if you know the ones I'm talking about.
Mm-mm.
I found it in a thrift store for like more like an antique mall for like $100. Ended up selling it for like $600 because it was like one that nobody wanted, so it made it rare.
Wow.
As I don't think it wasn't a TIE Fighter, but it was like one of the stupid ones you can like put on your finger and the kids can run around with it like this.
You still
and it's
have
just
it?
No, I sold it for a lot of money.
Wow.
Because I found it. I was like, if somebody's gonna ask for $100 on this for this thing, and it took me years to sell it, but like or a year, but still just did great. Whatever you think is rare and old in Star Wars, just that's what you're, pretty obvious, but that's what you're looking for,
These plush dolls, whether it's South Park, Sonic, whatever, they for some reason these things sell for a ton. And here is a Tweak, one of the all-time greatest characters ever from South Park. A Tweak shaking head plush doll sold for $410 on 29 bids. Next, have you ever seen this, Sean? a vintage Masters of the Universe He-Man talking belt. It's like a WWF belt that talks with He-Man's head on it.
0%. I'd have a problem. Dude, it's got the French on there also.
Yeah.
So maybe I would have a hard time not bidding on this thing. So there's this guy at the like local pub over here. There's a guy that looks like he actually has the He-Man haircut, but he's like in his 60s. And whenever I see anybody, I like, man, He-Man had it tough later in life. Because he's this old wrinkled up dude, and I don't know, it's funnier if you see him. But
yeah, that's a total like British style haircut to me, like a Patty Pimpleton guy.
Some Doctor Who shit.
Yeah. How cool is that Batwing from 1990? The coolest thing in the Batman movie from 1989 was the Batwing by far. When it went up into that moon, I don't know how many of us tried to recreate that with flashlights and cut out fucking bat symbols and bat toys, try to recreate that as a kid. But here's a boxed turbojet Batwing from 1990, $449.
Wow. That's awesome though.
Yeah. All right. Moving on. Next, we've got some interesting stuff here. All right. Check this out. So I've never seen this before. I didn't know this, and I'm going to have to do more research on it. But that famous Amazing Spider-Man 700, the Ditko cover, right? Isn't that the famous Ditko variant, right? I always thought
500, I believe.
Yeah. I always thought the story on it was this was the original AF-15 cover, but they decided to change it and let Kirby do the cover, right? Even though Ditko was doing most of the art. Isn't that the case?
I do believe that is the case, because this is Ditko art.
Yeah. So this is a signed 9/4 with a Stan Lee autograph. It says here, signed and sketched and Stanley Martin Lieber. It's signed Stanley Martin Lieber instead of Stan Lee, which is very interesting. Signed on Stan Lee's 94th birthday. So very interesting. Tough book, tough signature, tough sketch. But also it has the original. So this cover was originally released in the Spider-Man Index #1 on the back. And I didn't know this. Look at that. And he had Stan Lee sign that. That's the back. Let me show you the front of the Spider-Man Index. There we go. So I have this. A lot of us have these in our back issue, bins at stores. You can find these. I have a big run of the Spider-Man Index because I just thought they were cool back in the day. But I didn't know on the back of it was this cover, was the original Amazing Fantasy cover. Amazing Fantasy 15 cover. So if you're out there searching for the Amazing Spider-Man 700 variant and you're having a tough time finding it, go find the Spider-Man Index #1. It's on the back.
I didn't realize it was on the index either.
Yeah. So I thought that was really cool. These two sold for $2,750. Next, this is pretty interesting. This is Justice League Unlimited #1, signed 6 times. It's a 9/6 signature series signed by Kevin Conroy, Maria Canals Barrera, Susan Eisenberg, Phil Lamar, George Newbern, and Michael Rosenbaum, all voices of all these characters on the cover, other than Mark Hamill, right? But Joker isn't on the cover, so I thought that was Joker for a second there. It's Captain Atom. But what a great book right here, signed by all 6 of the voice actors, including Kevin Conroy. There you guys go. Sold for $810. You guys know I love Little Homies. There was not a drug deal that I didn't partake in, that I did not try to find a Little Homies 25-cent candy machine nearby. I'll just put it that way, because they were awesome. And I'm sure a lot of other drug deals had to, people picked up some Little Homies if they were around too. Here is Series 1. I have Series 1. This Series 1 has an extra figure in it. There's Series 1. This is Series 1 through 11. Reserve not met.
So it didn't finish?
It didn't finish, but 1 through 11, I mean, look how great. Little homies are, dude.
Yeah,
So
somebody
great.
might not have trusted the zero feedback on this
Yeah.
guy either.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like that bad a deal.
I just wanted to go through this because the pictures were so great. I love these little homies, bro. These were so cool to collect back in the day. I love this one, the DJ, the Mexican flag one. I love the one where it's the boots with the weapon in it. Man, let's see here. I love the little trash can too with the pigeon on the trash can. I love the little ice cream vendor guy.
Paletero, man.
Yeah. I mean, just, man, these are just so good. And they sell. They sell for a lot. So be on the lookout for any little homies if you find them. So cool, dude. That's when they changed, when the Psycho Clowns, they started doing the Psycho Clowns, they started changing a little bit. Don't know where that one came from, so who knows? But there you go. Little homies sell for a lot. You guys know that. All right. This is, I talk about the Night Force stuff all the time. This was a convention set. You guys know I've showed you guys the Crimson Twins convention set with all the Gen 1 Vipers in the red, and the red Tomax and Zama, and the red Baroness, which is so tough to find. But here is from the 2013 Joe convention, the Nocturnal Fire Night Force set. So let's go ahead and go through this, show you how cool this is, man. These were so cool how they came with the foam, and they have all the figures in there. They came with some Frag Vipers, as you can see there. The Cobra, not the Cobra de Akko. I forget what the name of the white Cobra Snake Eyes figure. It's not Cobra de Akko. It's something else. Cobra de Akko was the yellow one, but you could only get that in Argentina, and they remade it here. Super, super cool. But there you guys can go. You can see all the figures, all the weapons, and it comes. Be on the lookout for these rare G.I. Joe comics that you could get at the cons, and that came with these things. They're so rare. Most people don't even know they have them. So that's why I wanted to show that. Very, very cool.
I like his comic book holder there.
Yeah, all right.
Big comic collector, I see.
Yeah, file folder. So, very cool. All right, check this out. Custom figures. Custom figures sell for a grip. If you guys didn't know, this is a custom Solo Sokoa figure with all the tats painted on and stuff. Really badass. There you guys can see. $510 this thing sold for.
Oh, I'm in the wrong business.
How about
a custom?
Look
at that leg brace.
Oh yeah, dude. Check this one out. You want to see something badass? A custom Force Unleashed Star Killer figure.
Wow.
$194. Look how badass this thing looks. Looks dope,
That's
dude.
pretty freaking cool.
Right? Man. That is awesome. So, custom figures are super cool. I want to start keying in on some of the cooler custom stuff that we see throughout the upcoming months. So we'll be looking on that. But that is the shortened market report for February 15th, 2023. Thank you to everybody that hung out with us tonight on the show and in the live chat. A lot of fun stuff to talk about tonight. I want to say thank you to all of the members that have been signing up for the members only stuff. I'm doing some research on some stuff in the members only stuff, so news coming for members only soon. I've got some members only videos that are going to be dropping soon. And if you guys can, for all the members out there, if you're part of the members only or any of the memberships for Beyond Wednesdays, please sign up for the Beyond Wednesdays Discord, because I will have special roles for members in the Beyond Wednesdays Discord where you can only get into special things on the Discord just for members. So please do not forget that. If you're a member, sign up for the Beyond Wednesdays Discord. You can see links below. You can also see links for the OTR Discord. You can also see links for the Beyond Wednesdays Creator First list. If you guys want to add to that list, I've had a bunch of people add stuff to the list. We're going to do a spotlight on a couple of the Creators First for Saturday's Modern Comic Mayhem. Sean, you got anything coming up, brother?
I do not.
No sales or anything coming up anytime soon?
I got stuff for sale on eBay, and I got 2 CGC boxes I'm about to open up, and I got some stuff to auction. So Big Sean 13, SHAUN, no SEAN, no WN, Big Sean 13 on eBay, all pushed together. The link's probably on my Instagram, which is at Big Leg, which I think everybody
I'll
most
start
people
putting,
follow Big Leg, but yeah, it's all good, man. So that's
I'll start putting your
nothing else
link for your eBay stuff in the descriptions too. So
all right,
people
cool.
can start doing that. So.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, much love. We'll see you Friday night or Thursday night. If you guys want to watch Bogcast live, we'll be over on Rumble. So you can find the link. I will drop the link and information in our YouTube community spot for that. We're still can't go live on YouTube, so just Rumble. It's been great over there. Also, I know Trey's starting something over on Rumble, so we'll make sure you guys check that out. You can find more information about that. I think I'll have information and links below once I get that figured out, and also on the OTR Discord. Check that out. The good thing about Rumble is it's kind of the wild, wild west with terms of services. You can talk about anything and not worried about getting kicked off and this and that, but it's definitely not YouTube. It doesn't have the cool things that YouTube has and all that stuff. So I'm hoping that soon Rumble will kind of get quick to the jump on, getting integrated with some of the third-party software and some of the cool things that YouTube does. They'll start doing over there on Rumble, but make sure you check out.
And the last thing we're doing is trying to make some statement by using the Rumble. We're just trying to get content, not shit on.
You got
That's
it. You got it. Just
trying
be able to talk
give
the way we
somewhere
want to talk.
you can stream. Everybody knows it's not a fucking political show.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So if you join and only subscribe to us and you hate the rest of the content and the ads, then don't pay attention to them, because there's a lot of sites that I don't pay attention to any of their shit either. I just like the content that I like, that my friends provide, and the people that I enjoy provide. So that's all I say.
Amen. So again, check out all the links in the description below for all the other stuff that we got going on. A lot of great stuff over there. We will see you soon. Adios.